Hello, hello, hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Scoops. Get off the screen. What are you doing, Scoops? Oh, there we are. What's going on tonight, everyone? Wolffly, Anime Ghost, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber, Verma MX Days again. Verma MX Unseen Spectre. How's it going tonight? Nevelam, the Anchor God, Nightbot, of course. Shame, MTG, the one who knocks. What's going on tonight, everyone? Oh, man. What an exciting day. Oh, my goodness. So, when are we going to get a Arena Alpha stream? So, we'll have to see. I did apply to be in the beta, so we'll have to see. Maybe. I don't know if you can stream that, though. Wolferfly, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Hey, well, welcome, Anime Ghost. So, yeah, the big news of the day is MTG Arena. So, I don't know if you saw this. This just went up, like, in the last hour. They did the live preview stream. So, what are your thoughts on Arena? So basically, here's the rundown. I got the article up. Here's what it looks like. A little bit Hearthstone-y, a little bit Duelsy. Definitely some big upgrades over Duels. Some cool things going on. Free to play. That's one of the big parts, but we're missing a lot of details. Avalanche, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. So we don't know exactly how you get cards. We don't exactly know the cost of doing limited or what limited even is. Is it real MTG drafts or like a Hearthstone-y type drafts or something? Lots of sound effects, some sweet animations. Schnapps, welcome to the Fishbowl. 9 months in a row. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. We should be getting Iconic Master stuff. I'm assuming Saturday, I think, is when it should start trickling out. So I don't know. What are your thoughts, everyone? What do you think of MTG Arena? So overall, I feel like MTG Arena is a great replacement for Duels. I feel like, oh yeah, the big thing is it's only standard. Standard sets only, and there will be some form of limited, but we don't know exactly what that limited will be like. But there is some form of limited. So, I don't know. I'm excited for it. I had zero interest in playing Duels, but I would definitely try out Arena. There's some cool looking things. It seems fast paced. I really hope you can turn off animations and turn off sound effects because that's not exciting for me personally. Tomatoes, well, welcome you to the live stream. Always good to have first time viewers. Gravekey, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscribers. Oh, we should start getting Iconic Masters tomorrow then if it starts tomorrow. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. We also didn't really get a time frame as far as when we'll be able to actually play it or stream it. GatherMag, but you can sign up for closed beta, playmtgarena.com. So if you haven't done that, and you're interested, try it out. It's free and everything. Welcome to the Fishbowl, GatherMage. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. The other thing, lost in the shuffle of Arena, and we can talk about Arena as we start playing Magic, but oh my god, this card. I think this might be the card I'm most excited for. Oh, chat's not updating? Twitch. Alright, hang on. I should be able to fix this. Alright, it should pop up here in a minute. Yes, I will check out your Guinean deck in just a second. This card! So, man, they snuck this in during the Arena stream. Growing Rights of Ithelmach. This card seems so insane. Enchantment, it's 3 mana. The front half doesn't do that much. It's 3 mana. You get to grab a creature from your top 4 and dump the rest of the cards in your graveyard. But at the beginning of your end step, if you have 4 or more creatures, it flips around into Gaia's Cradle. Oh, I think this card is actually super, super good. I think it'll see play in Standard. I think it could see play in Modern. I've had Legacy people telling me that they're not sure, Legacy Elves players, that it'll see play in Legacy, but Modern people seem pretty excited for it in Elves, so I think this card is actually super exciting, and it's going to be I'm excited to brew around it. So much mana, even in Commander, like Genesis Waves, and it's a budget Gaia's Cradle if you're building in Commander, so just all around. This is one of my favorite cards from the set. Deluded Raven, 3 months in a row, you weren't showing up as online for me. I had to manually go to MTG and find you in the list of streams. Twitch. Twitch. Oh, wait. Oh, you're right. It goes on the bottom. I'm sorry. Not into the graveyard. Good catch there. So I'm definitely excited for that. So cool stuff going on in Ixalan, exciting stuff in Arena, and, of course, we got a sweet deck to play. I'm excited for this deck, too. Alright, let's do our reminders first, then we can talk about all this stuff. I'm all hyped up from the Arena stream and trying to figure out what that's all about. Of course, the replay YouTube. If you want to catch old streams, including this stream, in the future, you can head over there. Twiggy for the 9th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. The YouTube channel, we had a super sweet Elemental against the odds deck from yesterday. Playing some Liege of the Tangles, breaching in and cheating in Liege of the Tangle. Oh, that deck was so much fun. That was a really fun deck to play. So if you haven't seen that one, check that out. Also, all the Ixalan stuff and whatnot, if you're interested in that. The merch page for playmats and t-shirts and other things you can buy to support the stream and the channel and the site. And finally, of course, donations are available down below. Not required by any means, but always appreciated. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. Yeah, so this is our deck. Yeah, I thought the Swans montage was pretty sweet. It just naturally fit in there so well. So today we have basically Rat Moon, I'm calling this deck. This deck looks so fun. It combines a lot of my favorite things. So we have Pack Rat for one thing, which is one of my favorite cards. I really love playing with Pack Rat, which is fun. So the idea of this deck basically is we have some efficient game-winning creatures. The biggest ones are Pack Rat and Goblin Rabblemaster. So these are threats that can take over the game really quickly. Pack Rat just makes a ton of rats. Rabblemaster makes a ton of goblins. So that's kind of plan A, is to stick a creature like that and then hopefully get down a Blood Moon. Not to really like hard lock our opponent. We're not like Free Win Red or anything. Quanium, 6 months in a row, says hit our Swans and draw some cards. Well, welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. We haven't had an instant deck tech from this. It was one that 5-0'd recently, but we haven't had a deck tech for it. We did play like a Rakdos aggro deck on Budget Magic a long time ago. This is sort of an upgraded version of that. So the Blood Moons were kind of like on the Temple plan. We're not really locking our opponent. Instead, we're just trying to basically keep them at bay long enough that we can win with Pac-Mat or Rabblemaster. Otherwise, we got some Dark Confidants, 4-card advantage. We get a bunch of good removal in Fatal Pushes and Lightning Bolts. We have some good discard, Collective Brutality, Thought Seizes, Inquisitions, more removal, bigger removal, and Dreadbores and Terminates. And then a couple of Planeswalkers, Liliana the Veil and Chandra Torch of Defiance to kind of top out our curve. So that's the plan. Otherwise, we do have 2 Mute Vaults for creature lands. Sideboard-wise, nothing too crazy. Kind of the typical stuff. Some more discard. For control decks, we have a bunch of graveyard hate, so hopefully we're not going to lose to Dredge and the like. Olivia is great in mid-rangey matchups, killing things. Also good against Lingering Souls. Speaking of Lingering Souls, Anger of the Gods, Flaying Tendrils, Damnation. Good way to deal with a board full of creatures. Shatterstorm for artifact decks like Affinity and Grim Lavamancer. Zach Myers, and I feel like I missed a sub. I heard 2 splashes. Oh, Jay Gross, welcome you both to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscriptions. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So that's what we're battling with today. We got Rat Moon. Thoughts on MTG Arena? I'm definitely interested in trying it out. I do not think, at this point at least, that it is a threat to Magic Online or going to kill Magic Online. I think the best take as far as Magic Online, if that's something that you are interested in, is Arena could kill Magic Online eventually. If it becomes super popular and that's why everyone's playing. Definitely possible that they add in more sets and it becomes like the Magic Online. Also possible that they use some of that technology and there's a new version of Magic Online. So I think we just got to wait and see. But I think at this point, I'm not super concerned about Magic Online going away anytime soon, but I think Arena is like a good duels replacement, like a really sweet duels replacement. So in that sense, I think that it looks really awesome, and I'm interested in trying it out. And I wasn't interested in trying out duels at all. Yeah, that was my thing. It felt casual. It felt fast, and like it did a lot of good things if you're used to like Hearthstone or anything like that. Fast and flashy and animations, but I couldn't imagine playing like a GP or a PTQ on it. Like for like complicated, really thinking through your lines and playing that style of Magic, that seemed, I don't know. It didn't seem like that platform was great for that. It could be different if maybe you can turn off animations and turn off the sound effects and do some things like that that would make it a little better, but I think that once it becomes mobile, it'll become a MTGO app killer. Well, the other thing is Magic Arena just doesn't do everything Modo does. It doesn't have Modern, doesn't have Legacy or Vintage, for one thing, and we don't know about Limited. The rumor that I've heard, which this is just a rumor, is that it's Hearthstone limited, basically, so you're not getting full packs of cards, you're not doing real Magic drafts. Instead, it's kind of like pick a random card out of a group of cards and make a deck out of it. So I think we'll have to see. Like, if it's not doing all that stuff, I don't know if it really takes down Magic Online. But for Standard, like, it may be the default place to play Standard. Alright, on to match 1. They said that this is the only one of the games that was coming out of the digital department, so maybe we get an MTGO replacement in the future. Well, the other thing I'm curious is how good this rules engine is. They said that this has all the cards, 11 months in a row for Eskel, and also first timer in Esprego. Welcome you both to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. My fantasy draft actually went pretty well. I had the 3rd pick, and I got Antonio Brown. So, not bad. I missed out on the top 2 running backs. I went 1 and 2, but I feel like my team is pretty reasonable overall. I'm pretty happy with it. Let me get into streaming mode. Alright. Stream mode achieved. And Dakis Terra 92, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Oh man, I think I'm gonna keep this. We have a creature land, we have a pack rat and a blood moon. I mean, blood moon is just so good in some matchups. Opponents had their on jank. Twitch is so weird sometimes. Oh, not more lands. Well, let's lead on Mutavault. Pass the turn. Yeah, Twitch is very back and forth. I did not trade for any Bills punters. I didn't actually take any Bills players. I was very disciplined. Red-White Gideons. Wall of Omens, Emrakul. Gideon, Nahiri, Gideon. Maybe, I like it. Maybe Wraths I would consider. Instead of just all targeted removal in the Angers, maybe bringing in a couple of hard Wraths, like Day of Judgment, but I think it looks good overall. Spotty Rhyme, what's going on? Just wanted to say thanks for all your tweets. Great to hear your thoughts on things. Oh, well, thank you. I was worried I don't know. I get all crotchety old man mode when it comes to Magic Online. Like, stay off your lawn with your animations and sound effects, you darn kids. It always goes like that with me in Magic Online. Blood Moon might not be good in this matchup. They hit the Swans, draw some cards. This is a classic. Oh, opponent. Oh boy. Soulfire Grandmaster and all basic lands. And we're drawing more lands? Alright, what's going on here? Is something bad happening to us? Man, we are flooding out severely. Stubborn Denial, Snapcaster Mage, Lightning Bolt, Anger of the Gods. And our opponent can buy stuff back with this thing. Oh boy. We need to kill stuff. Snapcaster, yeah, let's just take Snapcaster, I think. Take Snapcaster. Play Black Cleave Cliffs. Pass the turn. Yeah, we've been talking about MTGO Arena. The Jimothy? Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Gonna hold off on this pack rat until hopefully... Oh, promo, Snapcaster. Till hopefully we can play it and make a rat in the same turn, maybe? Ooh, Terminate's good. Alright, Bloodstained Mire. Pass the turn. We are going to need to kill this Soulfire Grandmaster. The new Greed looks pretty sweet. I think it can be a pretty good card advantage engine for Standard. Yeah, let's terminate this. Hopefully our opponent didn't draw more counters. Alright, that's down. Craig Bloodstained Mire. I did say MTGO Arena, didn't I? You know what I meant. Oh my goodness, more lands. So many lands. We know our opponent has a Bolt and an Anger, which kills our pack rats at the moment. So let's Bloodstained Mire, pass the turn. Will Magic the Gathering Arena incorporate all the past sets, including old ones like Alpha and Beta? So as of right now, they said that Arena will only have standard sets. So Ixalan moving forward, maybe depending on when it releases, maybe they'll go back and add in like the rest of the standard sets, so like Kaladesh and Amonkhet. But at this point, no cards in Modern, none of the really old cards, any of that stuff. Blood Moon doesn't even do much of anything. Oh my god. Blood Moon doesn't even really do much here. I mean, I guess we can run it out. They have so many basic lands, though. So play Blood Moon. Now that you have two swamps, it's a bit better. Opponent cracks. Imagine playing a Blood Moon, hearing a Howling Wolf, and then seeing blood drip down all the lands. Oh, Jay Zoller, that's my nightmare. I don't want that. No, no. Yeah, oh man, Ixalan's looking sweeter and sweeter. The Mythics in Ixalan don't really look that exciting, but wow, does this set have some good rares. Or some good commons and uncommons, and some good rares. Let's start taking up this Liliana. Hopefully getting rid of some playable cards in our opponent's hand. Get rid of Black Cleave Cliffs. We saw Unsummon today on stream, so it's not just Ixalan. Unless Unsummon is in Ixalan. It could be. Yeah, did we see old cards on stream? Maybe we did. Chart the Course. What does Chart the Course do? I was busy, talking Magic Arena, and how do we do this? So, play Mutavault. Play Chandra. Come on, no cryptics. No cryptics. On a scale of Kamizawa to Urza's block, how powered do you think Ixalan will be? Oh, goodness. Counter bounce? Yikes. Alright, replay Liliana. Oh, that was brutal. Take up Liliana. Pakrat's just going to die anyway, so we might as well keep discarding. Bolts, Liliana. Oh, that was a rough turn. Opponent's down to 2 cards, but we're down to 0 cards. Oh, you're not upset about Spell Pierce, Jay Zoller? I assume that you would be. Opponent has Batterskull. Well, terminate the Germ Token. Take up Liliana. I don't know if we're going to get out from under this Batterskull. It's going to be close. Opponent has Skred? This is 3-color Skred? New Ixalan card, Chart the Course. Sorcery 1, you draw 2 cards. If you didn't attack this turn, discard a card. Ooh, that actually sounds pretty strong. Well, play Catacombs. Take up Liliana. At least we got, like, every land out of our deck. Picks up Batterskull. Oh, this is clunky. Discards a Skred. What about Siren Storm Tamer? 1-drop counterspell on a body. Opt. Super good cantrip. Wow. Oh my. You gotta be kidding me. Our opponent had every scred. Well, that's good at least. At least we get to draw some cards too. I wish we had more black mana. Warrior! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops tier for our new subscriber. Play Pack Rat. Play Marsh Flats. Take down Liliana. Man, these Blood Moons have been horrible. Oh, you gotta be... Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so miserable. I feel like there's no way we should be losing to this, but we are definitely losing to this. Oh, I've never seen swans in a shell like this. Oh, goodness. There's Batterskull again. Well, maybe our pack rats can get there. Plays a land. Alright, let's make a rat. Opponent has 7 cards in hand, which is a very high number. Rabble Master's not good, so we'll just make a rat. If our opponent has another anger, we get so wrecked. Oh, man. Opponent bolts. There goes Liliana. Yeah, we have drawn so many lands. Like, a really absurdly ridiculous number of lands. Do you think Venvine has potential to become a top-tier deck like Death Shadow if the right shell is found? It definitely has the power, so I think it's definitely a possibility. Good lord. How many lands have we drawn? How many lands are in this deck? There's got to be... There's so many. Chain Lightning is not legal in Modern. Alright, well, keep making rats. I mean, maybe we can just steal a rat win if our opponent doesn't have a sweeper. We're outside of Anger of the Gods range now. Well, I mean, oh, do we even attack? How does this go wrong? Opponent screds, blocks. Well, Mutavault is to help the rats, so it does work well in that sense. Do we attack here? Well, we want to keep making rats. I think rats is better than Inquisition. I have no idea what's happening. Z-Man, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, I think we're just going to wait. This turn is pretty easy to get blown out. Next turn, it's less easy to get blown out. And Orcish Veteran, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Opponent's going to bounce a rat and tap our rats. Oh, thank you, opponent. Our opponent bounced our real rat. That's actually good for us. Opponent plays Scalding Tarn. Goes attacking. Well, 1, 2, 3. Make a rat. One, 2, 3. Do we block? Yay the Steve! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Please try to brew Prismatic Array Miracles. That sounds interesting. What is going on in this deck? Alright, we'll take 4. We have a ton of removal. Like, we have so many removal. We gotta stop drawing lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We've drawn 15. How many lands are in this deck? It can't be that considerably more than 15. That's not even, like, 22? 22. So we have 7 lands left out of 34 cards. If we keep drawing lands, Moto, I'm gonna go play Magic Arena. Take that, Moto. You gotta be nice to me. More Blood Moons. Well, I think it's time to start attacking. What's the worst that can happen at instant speed? They can't even scred our rats, really? Just more Cryptics. Cryptic. Tap draw. Well, they're running out of Cryptics. They're running... Oh my goodness. Okay. Opponent plays a mountain. Well, we're definitely blocking this turn. Make a rat. Block the gerb. We're not going to 4. It's too risky. If our opponent finds an actual Wrath, then we're in trouble. What do you think about Walking Ballista, Bellowing Aegisaur combo for Standard? I think that Bellowing Aegisaur, whatever it is, can be good with Walking Ballista. I think you want to play Walking Ballista in Enraged decks. Oh. 6, 12, 18, 24, 32... Oh, yeah, that's lethal. Do we get there? Dreadbore, you. Opponent has Stubborn Denial. Well, now we don't just win. Attack with everything. There is news. Go to the Goldfish site. Let me see. I can pull up the article for everyone to read. I'll link it. There is news on... Wow, did we win? That was a pretty ridiculous... pretty ridiculous match. Wow, our opponent's deck is super spicy, but we got there. What's up, Goblin Mob? How goes it? Yeah, maybe we should have just made more rats. Yeah, I guess that's true. Our opponent gave us the win anyway. So how are we sideboarding against this deck? Yeah, the new Cradle is one of my favorite cards from the set. The new Cradle looks so insanely powerful. Moon's out. I mean, what do we have that's in? Duress can come in. I guess Collective Brutality is probably pretty good. Maybe Graveyard Hate? Celebra Queen, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Oh man, new Tolarian Academy would be insane. That has been kind of the theme of all the flip cards, though. They're like enchantments with popular or powerful old lands on the backside. All right, so how do we make this work? Brutality's in. Are we really going down Blood Moons? I guess our opponent did show a lot of basics. So go down Blood Moons. Bring in... Maybe Olivia on the top end? Colligan's Command seems pretty good, too. I don't even know about Olivia. Stitches! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Actually, 10-month resubscriber. Oh man, something that flips into Blood Moon. It would have to be a land that flipped into Blood Moon. A land that flipped into a land that made all non-basic lands mountains. I'd be down with that. It looks like a fun, budget-friendly, modern deck. I think you might want more ways to get lands in the graveyard. I'm not sure just well, I guess you got Cathartic Reunion. I still might look at like Satyr Wayfinder or something, ways to just dump more cards into the graveyard, but I think that that it looks sweet. Yeah, I guess it would have to say other non-basic lands. Oh, we're about to run out of time. Oh man. I guess that's our traditional sideboarding plan. Let's go down to Fatal Terminate. Run it like that. Whew, got in just in time. Yes, we made it. We made it. Just in time. And we're up a game, which is good. Alright, this hand is actually pretty sweet. Inquisition can kill our opponent's first creature, start playing Planeswalkers. I think I'm pretty okay with that. Powerful cards hidden on the backside, just like hidden treasures. That is actually very flavorful. I hadn't really considered that, but that is what they're doing. It's literally hidden treasures. I don't think that at this point, I don't think that Arena is really a threat. Oh man, opponent's hand is not good. It is really a threat to Magic Online, Professor. It could be eventually, that's definitely a possibility, but I don't think for the near future that's something that you really need to be worried about. Did you draw non-land? Oh, it's Cryptic. Alright, well, I guess maybe we should have just played Duress to begin with. But we still get rid of the Cryptic. I feel like we're in super good shape this go-around. Get rid of Cryptic. Now we just start sticking Planeswalkers. What about another copy of Chandra? Because the only time the card is bad is when you can't cast it. I mean, in theory, we could play another copy of Chandra. I think we're going to Liliana here over Rabblemaster. I think Liliana's better. We can discard Fatal Push. And pass the turn. Really thrilled about Regisaur Alpha and Hostage Taker along with Panharmonicon. Yeah, Alpha seems like a really strong card. Alright, tick up Liliana. Discard Fatal Push again. Now we'll slam our Rabs. Rabble in for some damages. Yes, there are more Commander... Oh, no. Really? Opponent. Drawer of the year. Actually, our opponent's draw has been really bad. But that Cryptic was a good draw. There are more Commander upgrades coming. Just waiting for Tomer to finish them. Alright. We're just going to Liliana this Swans, I think. Can't really have our opponent have a Swans. That's too easy for them to refill their hand at some point. Opponent's deck is super spicy. I've never seen anything like this. Pass the turn. Ooh, Wall of Shards. One of the hidden treasures of Cold Snap. Well, do we even keep ticking up Liliana? I wish we could. I guess we do. I wish we could just play this Chandra. But now we have the opposite problem of last game. Now we're actually short on lands. We're still in really good shape, though, so can't really complain too much. What do you say we see original duels as legendary flipping into some colorless lands with abilities each other turn? Huh. I mean, I guess it could be possible, but it seems kind of unlikely. You should do a Commander Clash with everyone trying to build a deck as degenerate as possible. We did a competitive week at one point that was like all the most powerful decks, but it would be fun to do a more brewy competitive Commander Clash. Oh, Carol Ketzer, what's in the beta that made you want to cry? In a good way or a bad way? Opponent passes. Land, please. No land. What do we even do here? Well, I guess we give up on Chandra. Take up Liliana. Discard Chandra. Get in with Pack Rat for 1. Did you like or dislike the lands that were not fully tapped? I didn't. I wish the lands were tapped. I did not like that part of it. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what other flip lands there are. Sierra's Avatar would be interesting. Also... Alright, we're just going to Kolaghan's command here. Target player discards a card. Yeah. Get back our Rabblemaster. Make our opponent discard whatever they just drew. They spin the Scrying Sheets wheel. Thoughts on opt foil prices in the next few years? Oh. Huh? Why does it say return to... Oh, we're waiting for opponent to discard. Wait, there's a strip mine? No. I almost feel like they have to put some sort of graveyard hate in there, though. Well, let's Rabblemaster. Take up Liliana. I feel like we're slowly winning unless our opponent draws like a Wrath or something. Did I say graveyard hate? I meant land hate. I feel like they need a Tectonic Edge or a Ghost Quarter or something. Some moments ago you were talking about a land Blood Moon that converts other basics to land. What if 2 on this land are in play? It would probably have to be legendary, I assume. I think, to make it really function right. There's really a strip mine? Or are we talking about... Oh, alright, we're talking about cards we want to see, I see. Snapcaster Mage for our opponent. Y'all are freaking me out. I thought you were talking about real cards. So, we've been talking about Arena on and off. Looks like a sweet replacement for Magic Duels. If you are a Magic Online player, I would not start worrying yet. Not that... if it goes amazingly well, and if it goes amazingly well, that's a good thing for everyone, but I don't see it as an immediate competitor to Magic Online. I see this as a replacement to Duels, essentially, and who knows what could happen 5 years down the road or something, but no real concerns for Magic Online for the short term. Back to Basics would probably be miserably unfun in Standard. What about a Tabernacle land that flips when there are 6 or more creatures? Ooh, that would be cool. Going to Cersei Games Open event this weekend. Going to bring my Mono Blue Turns list to Modern. Is there an Open this weekend? Ooh, wow. Scred's Rabs? We get to keep our Dark Confidant? Okay. I'm on board with that. Ruin Raider is going to be so sweet. Exhaustions, Gigadrouses, Part the Water Veil. I think it looks pretty good. I think that looks like a solid turns deck. Ooh, Olivia? Alright. Yes, we will. Crackford Catacombs. And we get empty-handed for our Liliana. And Olivia was not our Bob card, so we're not getting hit for 4. Oh, man, we're playing so many cards that I really like. Man, Dark Confidant. Also Pack Rat, also Blood Moon, also Olivia. This deck is like a greatest hit of cards from the past that I really enjoy playing with. Tick up, make our opponent discard the land they just drew. Get in. Pirates are going to be so sweet. Arena's just not very good, though. But I guess, I mean, it could be on flavor. Some nice viral marketing. And our opponent scoops it up. Well, so far, so good with the Dark Confidants and the Pack Rats and the Blood Moons. Up to 1-0. The kids might be eating tonight. We need some treasure chests. The kids are starving. It feels like it's been a week. It probably has been a week since we've actually won any treasure chests. Do you have any idea where you find the Your Turn deck Biscuit Jesus was messing around with on Twitter? I do not. I don't know if I've even seen that exact deck. Oh, this deck is so much fun. So, alright, if you saw the arena thing while we're waiting for this next match, what did you think of Planeswalker Voices? Is that a good thing? Is that a good addition? Derpy Dynasty, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So, I mean, I'm the crotchety old man that when it comes to Magic Online, so I'm going to hate it no matter what. So I want the opinions of some other, you know, not crotchety old MTGO people. Do you I would like to get some treasure chests. I would be okay with that. I mean, I'm assuming that you got to be able to turn them off. I would be very disappointed if you couldn't turn off animations and sounds and stuff. It's gotta be. There's no way they would make it without letting that be an option. Yeah, I don't know why. I think Twitch is messed up. It's like not recognizing that we're online and it didn't send out notifications to everyone, but I definitely am online because we're talking. And how about a 4-mana artifact that lets you scry 1, draw 4/4, and flips if you drew 3 cards in a turn, and flip card is Library Ancestral. Ooh. Wait. Ooh, man, library. They gotta have a library. Oh, I would love that. I think the land that was like pay 2, loot, pay 4, draw, pay 6, return a card from your graveyard, I think that might be as close as we get to library. Jeez, what is it with this deck and giving us incredibly land-heavy hands? Can we even keep this? For some reason, the countdown timer that I use doesn't work right in my Chrome with OBS. Like, OBS won't recognize the countdown timer website for some reason. Some weird bug. So I always use Chrome, but I had Foxfire open just for that. I think we're going to mulligan this. Instant regret. I guess we should have kept the land-heavy hand. I guess if we scry into a land and then get lucky and draw another land, that we got to trust the heart of the cards. Trust the heart of the cards. We'll get there. I do know, yes, I know the professor from Tolarian Community College. I think it could be possible that we do a video together at some point. Oh, well, welcome, Basuva. Good to have you at the live stream. All right, heart of the cards, land on top. Inquisition, not a land. All right, well, let's see if we actually get to play Magic. Arbiter, okay. Well, at least our opponent has nothing going on at the moment. That gives us a bit of time. Get rid of the Arbiter. I play Standard now and have 2 decks, but should I sell them and make a Modern deck? I really enjoy Modern. Yes! Oh, thank you, deck. We're getting closer. Although this Blood Moon is not going to be good, but we can discard to Liliana. Kind of want to replace all the voice files with codes from Saturday Morning Superhero Corner. So maybe, once they have Arena out, maybe if you want to, I'll do voices for all the Planeswalkers and probably mispronounce some card names along the way. And then you can switch out their official voices and you can have me doing the voices for the Planeswalkers. How's that sound? Standard is sweet. The one thing I would say is check rotation. Oh boy, this is not ideal. Land? It is a land. Well, this is actually kind of good. This is actually really good. Kolaghan's Command is a really good answer here. So, Marsh Flats. Grab a swamp. And then Kolaghan's Command, kill a creature, kill an artifact. Whew. So destroy Golem, destroy Blade Splicer. Kolaghan's Command coming through because we know they have that Resto in hand. Yeah, we could probably have hit our Swans draw our cards for Arena. I'll suggest it to Wizards. Yeah, I'll just tell you to turn off the animations and sounds. That'll be my voiceover. Channel Fireball, Toe Stomper. Channel Fireball uses... Oh no, we're about to get Ghost Quartered, and it is very bad for us. Oh, God. That's 10 out of 10 bad. We might actually just lose because of that one play. And a Bed River. And a Thraben Inspector. Well, there's a Dark Almanac. Oh, that was so bad. They drew another Arbiter. And we were tapped out. Well, come on, Bob. Find us some action. We have not run into good Blood Moon matchups like it all so far. Although we still won round 1. Opponent, Tech Edge. Haha. Good luck with that. Opponent gets in, leaving back the Arbiter. They have Resto in hand. Come on, lands. Not fetch lands. It's a fetch land. Well, play Verdant Catacombs. Ugh. Pass the turn. So now we gotta pay 2 for Arbiter. Opponent cracks the clue. So yeah, pay for Arbiter. Crack our fetch. Get a Blood Crypt. Untapped. Bolt the Arbiter before Resto can save it. Alright, we're grinding. Hit our swans, draw some cards. Hit our swans, draw some cards. Ping our swans, draw some cards. My friend says there will be 14 of the Ixalan flip lands. Do you think that will be true, or will Wizards hold off until Rivals to do them all? There very well could be. I mean, I think it's definitely possible that there's that many. Opponent gets in with Thrabes, down to 14. We know there's a Resto coming. We get something cheap, not painful. Alright, Terminate's good. Although this is still a bit clunky. Pay Verdant Catacombs. So we play Liliana. Liliana dies. Our opponent can Tech Edge our Blood Crypt, which is annoying. Rabblemaster, opponent Restos, eats something. Huh. Alright, let's just pass and try to... Actually, if we attack... Yeah, let's attack. Let's attack. I'm more than happy for them to just run out Resto, and then we get to... terminate Resto. We do potentially lose our Bob to Thraben Inspector, but I think we can win from there. Yep. Yeah, got us. There goes Bob. And pass the turn. Oh man, I'm super excited to see what's in Iconic Masters, but apart from the typical stuff, I don't have any really great suggestions or predictions. I mean, Sphinxes, Angels, we know that kind of stuff's coming. Thalia, Heretic Cathar. Well, crack Catacombs. Get our other Blood Crypt. Tapped. Negator's on the reserve list. I could see the first set for Ixalan being all about flip lands because it's unexplored, and the exploring lands is a theme, and the next set might be Treasure of the Golden City, so artifacts, flip. Ooh, flip artifacts. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Bloodstained Mire. So let's just Blood Moon, get rid of the annoying lands. We are going to need another removal spell. Play Mire, pass the turn. So we got Mutavault and Tech Edge done. We have a Liliana. We need a way to kill one more creature to really be stable. Lightning Bolt seems very likely. I am interested in trying out Magic Arena. I like it as an additional product where Magic Duels was. At this point, I don't like the idea of it replacing Magic Online, but I don't think that's too much of a cost or a concern at this point. Hopefully. Come on. What do you got, opponent? Smuggler's Copter. Also annoying. We really need a Lightning Bolt, a Fatal Push, a Terminate. Any of those things would be very appreciated. Opponent hits us down to 10. Catacombs is not on the list. Well, this means we need to play Liliana. Take down Liliana. Hope our opponent can't violin anything. Oh no. Now I think we're just dead. Yikes. Yeah, Copter is very good in Modern. Huh. This is disappointing. This is the end. And they're even just going to crew up the Copter. Ugh. This mulligan did us in. Pass the turn. Considering that scamminess of which Duels was finished, I like Wizards to provide players from there with some bonuses. Well, I think if you were a Duels player, you do get, like, to the first of the line for the beta for Magic Arena, which, I mean, I know that's not like, oh, you get cards, but that's a little something at least. You should be able to find it on the Wizards Twitch. And there's also an article on our website if you just want to read our breakdown of it. And it's also linked there as well, actually. If you go to the Goldfish site, it should be right at the top of the page below the We're Live on Twitch thing. And you can link from there. Ooh, Black Sierra Avenger. I think we are outless. Inquisition doesn't do it. Alright, well, bad start. That's alright. Does your standard collection get copied into Magic Arena, or do you have to buy new cards? So, we don't know exactly how getting cards works on Arena. Your Moto collection will not be copied. Moto is still alive and well in its own separate thing. Arena is only standard cards. It's free to play. I'm assuming that, kind of like Hearthstone, you can grind your way into all the cards, or you can buy the cards in one way or another. So I think that is what we're looking at. But that's one thing we didn't get many details on. Free to play, we know that for sure. My best guess would be some sort of Hearthstone model where packs are cheaper than they are in the real world, and maybe you dust cards, or there's some way to make sure you don't get too many of a single card, since we do know the cards won't be tradable. So it's going to be more along those lines, but we're still waiting for details to really clear up that aspect of stuff. Magic Arena is a new digital Magic game that is currently in, what, pre-alpha or something? So it's, but a beta is coming soon. If you go to, playmtgarena.com, you can get into the closed beta and start helping test it out, because that was one thing that was really cool. They did definitely make it very clear that while they're working on stuff and have a plan, they really want feedback. They want community to be involved and give them suggestions and ideas. So it sounds like some of the things that maybe I might be a little concerned about is stuff that we could, that could be changed or improved thanks to the development process. So I think we're going to bring in Blood Moons. I think we're going to go up our Wraths, or go down Blood Moons, go up our Wraths. Grim Lavamancer actually seems pretty reasonable against this deck. They don't have a lot of removal. And then bring in Damnation, bring in Anger of the Gods. Flaying Tendrils, not sure that that's big enough. Brutality, no. The only other option would really be Kolaghan's Command, which does kill Ether Vial. Maybe just go Kolaghan's Command and go down Brutality, since they don't really have cards to hit. I think we might just try it like that. Seems okay-ish. I really like Olivia here. How about Toolcraft Exemplar, Heart of Kirin, Ruin Raider Curve? That actually sounds pretty sweet. You should set up a command to explain Arena so you don't waste your beautiful voice explaining every 10 minutes. Well, maybe I'll have to. Alright. I mean, a little land heavy, but turn 1 Thoughtseize. If our opponent doesn't have removal, we can just run out Pack Rat and hopefully take over the game. I went 3-1 at F&M with a version of Soul Sisters. I will be playing, that's playing Oketra's Monument. Ooh, nice. I like it. I really love the White Mane Lion. You got the Honors of the Pure. That reminds me a little bit of the Quest for the Holy Relic Monument deck we played. Slightly, but a Soul Sisters-y version of it. It looks really fun and budget-friendly. Alright, so let's just Blackcleave Cliffs and start with Thoughtseize. See what our opponent has going on. Hey, what's going on, Miss A? Opponent has million removal spells. Cast out. Man, their hand is bad. Oh, geez. All right, chat. What's the call? I'm actually not incredibly excited for Opt. I'm excited for Opt in Standard. In Modern, I think it's, for most decks, I think it's still slightly worse than Serum Visions, but I think it might be better than Sleight of Hand. So it might be the second best cantrip in Modern. And there's certain decks where I think it's going to be even better. Like, apparently in Storm, it's going to be very good. They haven't contacted me to do any downloadable content for Magic Arena yet, but you never know. It's still early. So here's the thing. We can take Vial, and they might never cast spells. The other line is to take Dismember, which would kill our turn 2 Pack Rat, and just trust that we win with Pack Rat before our opponent can do anything relevant. Because they're like, turn 1, play Vial. Turn 2, do nothing. Turn 3, do nothing. By that time, we're gonna have a board full of pretty big rats. So it's basically, do we want to go on the control plan or do we want to go on the Pack Rat aggro plan? And I think, especially considering we can Kolaghan's Command the Ether Vial, I think we take Dismember. That's actually, I think, clearly the right line. So now we can turn to our Pack Rat, and then turn 3 we can Kolaghan's Command to kill the Ether Vial before it really does anything. And I think that that's probably going to, hopefully going to be enough. Play Mutavault, play our Pack Rat, pass the turn. Yeah, this hand does not seem likely to be able to beat Rat. And Mutavault even picks up the clock even more, makes it even faster. Dinosaurs looks like it's going to be really fun. I'm most excited for Pirates, though, out of all the Ixalan tribes. Ooh, Dinosaurs. Yeah, I think the Dinosaur deck could work. I'm trying to look at curve stuff. What's Glowing Rights? Oh, is that the... Okay, Glowing Rights is the Gaia's Cradle, correct? I think. Drover the Mighty. Raptors. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty sweet. I think that Cast Out's better than Ixalan's Binding, but you know, it's close enough that I don't really got to quibble on it too much. Jay Zoller coming through with the commands. Jay Zoller, Mod of the Year Jay Zoller. Ooh, opponent did just peel a land. That's good for them. We keep peeling lands. I think we actually just want to thin our deck here. So Verdant Catacombs, crack Verdant Catacombs. Grab a Swamp. Man, can we greed them? Oh, they won't block, will they? Yeah, let's attack. I don't think there's any way to get more value out of the Pack Rat. I was seeing if there was some way we get him to fire up Mutavault, but probably not. So let's just pass, see what they do with Vial. Cycles Cast Out, sure. Alright, so let's just Kolaghan's Command, destroy artifact. Make our opponent discard. That seems fine. Deck took me to a 4-1 finish in a competitive Modern League. Lost to Eldrazi-tron. Join the club. Oh, Turbo Quest. That looks super sweet. Ooh. Elibris, a Blinding Blade. Binding Blade. That's a cool addition. This is a more traditional quest deck. This reminds me of the ones that were played in Standard at one point, bouncing the 0-mana artifacts. I like it. I enjoyed the Elemental Breach against odds and was surprised how well it did. I'd like to see a Goat Magic match of the 2 best against the odds decks you've ever played. Ooh. What would those be? If you had to vote for the best against the odds deck of all time, what would the votes be? I think on the list would be... There's a Lightning Bolt. Well, I guess we just bolt the Arbiter. Bloodstained Mire. Crack it. Grab a Swamp. Discard a Swamp. Get in with our Pack Rat. I think the Pack Rats might get this done. Gideon Tribal, Swans. I think Swans was actually much a brew, but yeah. Gideon Tribal's on there. Solemnity was a good one. Solemnity was against odds. Oh, 5-color Panharmonicon. 5-color Panharmonicon was so sweet. Oh, man, I forgot how awesome that deck was. Well, fire up Mutavault. Do we want to keep making rats? Probably. Yeah, play a mountain. We're just going to discard Grim Lavamancer. That's fine. Make a rat. Hit our opponent. I think we're in the rat sweet spot where on our opponent's turn, I guess they would get blown up, wouldn't they? Nah, they don't have the mana. And our opponent scoops it up. That's true. We did a version of Swans on Budget Magic. Yeah, opponent just couldn't cast anything. And then we did it again for Much Brew. I think we actually have a Magic Arena command now. Yes, I know. I still want to do a 100th episode against the odds, but I'm really bad with those special things. It's so hard to find time to do those extra special things. I'm really bad at that, and I need to get better at it. I also wanted to do something really sweet and special for 100,000 subs. But, I mean, the subs are still growing. We hit 100,000 not that long ago, and we're up to, what are we at, actually? We might be at, like, 112,000. So, we can always do, like, a 200,000 sub celebration video. So, it's coming. I think the thing that we need to do for a special against the odds video, the easiest thing to do would be to have people. We actually talked about it, but I never pursued it, and I know people would have done it. I just needed to make like a sign-up sheet and stuff. But just have everyone watch one video and put down like timestamps for the highlights and the missed whatever. No. I was talking about YouTube. I'm sorry. We have on YouTube, the YouTube channel is at 111,000 subs. No, man. Oh, man. 100, jeez. YouTube subs are free. That doesn't cost anything. 100,000 subs on Twitch. Oh, my goodness. That would be an insane amount of money. Man, like an Against the Odds gauntlet? Did you ever see Randy Bueller's Gauntlet of Greatness series? We could probably do a Against the Odds gauntlet. That might be sweet. I need a second player. All right, so here's another good question. Think of all the people that do Magic content or whatever. Let's say we're going to do Gauntlet of Against the Odds. Like how Randy Bueller, it was 2 people. They had a big bracket. Each week they played another matchup. Who would the second person be? If I was going to ask a second person, who would I ask to be the second person in that scenario? Let's just crack our land here to avoid an Arbiter. LSV, Caleb, Corbin, Kenobi, Wedge, Tomer, Tiwu. I don't know if Magic Man Sam does actually do like gameplay content. I think we just got to take Arbit. Our opponent doesn't have Ghost Quarter. So we can take Blade Splicer and then just Fatal Push Arbiter. I think that's fine. Yeah, let's take Blade Splicer. $5 from Icy Doc. Todd Stevens, Miss Mulligan. I'll get back to this in just a second. Oh, Zach Elsick. That would be... I actually very much respect Zach Elsick's deck building ability. Maybe I should ask Zach to make content for Goldfish. I don't think he makes content anywhere. That's a good idea. Let me pull up the... Hang on 1 second. I did not forget the donation. I didn't read it fast enough, so I got to pull it up in Streamlabs. 1 second. Logging in. Come on, Streamlabs. So, donation from Icy Doc, thank you so much, Icy Doc. $5. Hey, Seth, I wanted to say thanks for providing some amazing content. Read some YouTube comments, and I agree it would be great if you gave a breakdown identifying the aspects of turn 1, turn 2 modern decks in a video. Or turn 1? Tier 1? Well, thank you so much, and I think I should do a video or an article on that. I think that would be a really fun idea. And thank you again so much for the donation. So let's pass the turn. Did Stu come here to say Stu? I knew it. I knew it. I knew I knew it. Stu hasn't been here all day and pops in to say me. I knew that was going to happen. Yes, Stu. I haven't forgotten about you. Stu is a moderator. Why are you so angry, Stu, about Magic Arena? You hated it that much? Weber33 for the 9th month in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Went 5-0 at a modern PPTQ with Panza. Highly recommend the deck. People get upset. Yeah, people do not like getting their lands destroyed. That sounds like a super sweet performance, though. Congrats. And it is a really fun deck to play. Thoughtseize, take the Thalia. Well, huh. Yeah, take Thalia. Play Black Cleave Cliffs. Fatal Push the Arbiter. Pass the turn. As long as we draw lands, we're in great shape here. Oh, I see. I thought you were mad about Magic Digital next. Opponent draws another one. Land, please. Not a land. Well, I guess it's time to run Bob out there since we are not going to draw lands, apparently. And Lavamancer doesn't kill... Man, we got to draw land. Or more removal. We got to draw something to not just die to... Oh, man, no Ghost Quarter. Don't draw a Ghost Quarter. Opponent gets in for 2. And then what? Just Flicker Wisps? I'm really excited for the Gaia's Cradle flip land now. That card looks really insane. And in general, I'm super excited for Pirates as a tribe. All right, Blinks the Plains. Come on, Bob. Be good to us, Bob. You can do it, Bob. Land? Whew, all right, it's a land. So land means... we play Marsh Flats, crack Marsh Flats. Oh, my God! Oh, my goodness. I think I just lost us the game. Naz Smith, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. I'll edit that out. We needed the land in the graveyard for our Grim Lavamancer. That's what I was trying to do. Oh, seriously, good God. You gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding. Opponent peels a path. Gets in with the flyer. Well, Bob, you better do something good here, Bob, and not a fetch land. Well, that's Inquisition. It's a Wrath of God. Pass the turn. Oh, no. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll have to have Tomer edit that out. You gotta be joking. Oh, my goodness. Is there anything should be unbanned in Modern? The format seems to be in a good place, but I think a few cards could come off. What could come off the ban list? Down to 5. And that does it. Yeah, I just clicked the wrong button. I got off my game. That Arbiter punt really screwed everything up. I was distracted, talking about stuff, didn't pay for Arbiter, and then things just spiraled out of control. Well, that wasn't a shame concede. That was a we're dead concede, but... $2 from Midnight Gaming says, actually read the MTG Arena command. Oh, awesome, and thank you so much for the donation. All right, that was a rough one. We gotta shake that off. We only had 2 lands. All right, shake off the punt. Go on to round number 3. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that's particularly needing to be unbanned in Modern. I mean, there's things that we could try to unban. Bloodbraid Elf, Jace would probably be near the top of the list. Demontron, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Summer Bloom 100% cannot be unbanned. That's for sure. Yeah, that was a rough ending to that game. Oh, that punt. The not searching for the land punt threw everything off. It's little things like that. Those are things that, if I'm just like playing a game of Magic, that is very unlikely to happen. But those are punts that are exacerbated a lot of times by... exacerbated a lot of times by streaming and like carrying on conversations. So Midnight Gaming actually read the MTG Arena command. Oh, actually read the MTG Arena command. All right, I will actually read the MTG Arena command. Let me see what this says. Seth ranks the MTG arenas as follows. Number 1, Phyrexian Arena, it draws card. Number 2, Arena of Ancients and Turtles. Number 3, all other arenas involved. That is roughly my ranking of arenas in MTG. That is actually pretty legit. $5 from Jay Zoller. I think he meant you should read the MTG Arena command. Yeah, I think you're right. We'll keep this, I guess. 2 lands. I guess that's fine. Oh, what is the new Cradle card called? It was spoiled on the stream for the MTG Arena thing, but I don't remember what the name of it is. Play a land, pass the turn. Stoneforge could be unbanned in the format with turn 3 Karn, Reality Smasher, 10/10 Death Shadows. Maybe. That would be interesting. I think it might still be too good with... Oh, don't smallpox us. I think it might be too good with Batterskull in specific. Amulet just doesn't sound right. Amulet. I don't, that just does, it's amulet. I know how you want me to say it, but I'm a language rebel through and through. Only one true arena, TES Arena. Will they unban something during Ixalan release? So that's a question that's come up a lot lately, and I think the answer is they can't. So banning cards in Standard is already brutally painful as far as consumer confidence and so forth is concerned. Banning a card only to then immediately unban a card, I don't think we will ever see that happen in Standard. Let's get Rabs out there. Start rabbling in for damage. Ixalan Pro Tour is Standard. The Modern Pro Tour is the second block of Ixalan. I forget the name of it, but the Winter Pro Tour. Amulet. Just like that, right? Amulet. Let's get in with our Goblin. I don't really want to just start discarding cards. I think we're just going to play Bob. If our opponent wants to keep spending their turn killing our stuff, I think that's fine. Have you ever thought on picking up Jake's Playing Pauper series? I personally don't have the time to do the Pauper series. So I don't think I could do it, but having the Pauper series come back, that is definitely something that I have been thinking on and am still thinking on, and I think will probably happen. There's no super... Well, as far as, like, the site's running and stuff, there's no real connection to Pokefish, although, or Pokegoldfish, although it is Richard who made the site. I think it was actually my idea, although he very well could have had it, but we were talking about it, and there just isn't a site like that for Pokemon, so figured it would be a good idea to have that resource for the Pokemon community. Stu. Apparently Stu created a great Pauper deck. I forget what it was. Was it Delver Stu? Stu's probably gone now. He just stuck his head into to get his playmat, to ask for his playmat. Oh man, I'm so sorry, Stu. I shouldn't be laughing. Any chance you would consider a noob who presented some Pauper videos to you and Richard? Yeah. I mean, if you want to make up a mock-up of a Pauper video and send it to me, sure. You can always email me, saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. I don't think there's any, like, requirement that it's someone that has experience or anything, really. Let's get in with our Goblin. Hit our opponent. Play... Well, let's just take up Chandra first. Take up Chandra. See what we hit. I should have done that pre-combat, shouldn't I have? Alright. Play Rabs number 2. Pass the turn. Stu probably would work for playmats. Can you ask Richard if Goldfish is for sale? I want to buy cool stuff. Sure. I don't think it is, but... Opponent Inquisitions. This feels... Well, alright, whatever. If they want to take Terminate, that's fine. I know some Pauper people, but they are here in the Brazilian community. Yeah, I think that... And our opponent scoops it up. Inquisition does not reveal anything they want to see. I think that it would probably have to be English speaking. What was the punt there? Just because our primary audience is definitely in the US, so I think it might be hard to have a non-English speaker do video series on our channel. Stu is getting his playmat with the new Damnation not getting reprinted in From the Vault Wrath. I saw some really sweet unhinged playmats are coming. Unhinged basic lands from John Avon. Those look pretty sweet. Alright, our opponent's playing, I don't even know, Abzan, I guess? What is good versus Abzan? Do we even need to change anything? Do we just, like, play Blood Moon and win against Abzan, basically? Is that where we're at in this one? I guess we could maybe go down a bit of discard. Olivia seems pretty reasonable against this deck. We could bring in a sweeper, like a Damnation, just to get rid of Lingering Souls tokens. And go down the 2 Thought Seizes, maybe. Yeah, Olivia seems excellent versus Souls. I guess we could go down Command for... Well... Do we want Anger, too? Maybe we just want Anger as well. I guess we can go Anger over... Brutality... Yeah, let's go down. Let's try it like that, maybe. That seems fine. Anger, Damnation, Olivia. Go down, discard. Hey, welcome, J Breezy Twitch. Good to have you. Alright, let's run it like that. Hey, CNR, Paul. Thanks for swinging by. One thing about Rhino in Standard was really that... One thing this Rhino Standard was really that dominated by Rhinos, or was it just a meme at that point? Rhino was the best card in that format for a lot of it, and Abzan was the best deck for a lot of it, but I think it's it wasn't just Rhinos for the entire standard formats. There were times when it was way far ahead in the best deck, but there was actually a lot of back and forth with Jeskai decks being good, red decks being good, but Abzan was a top tier deck, and Rhino was a top tier card for a lot of that standard. So I think it was very good, but also a little bit of a meme at this point. You're a bit late. We're about halfway through our league, I think, roughly. Land? Mutavault. Well, play Catacombs, pass the turn. Rhino was significantly more popular than Glorybringer, I think. I think it was... It was also exacerbated by the fact that you could play so many colors in that format. So it was really easy. You could be like a bug color deck, and it was super easy to just splash a Siege Rhino. So I think it was quite a bit more played than Glorybringer is today. Wouldn't mind another colored land. Well, Inquisition's not horrible. Let's Inquisition. 1,000,000 Fatal Pushes, 1,000,000 Lilianas, but no lands. Well, I guess we just take Liliana 1. Well, do we? Maybe we take Fatal Push because it kills our stuff. Yeah, let's take Fatal Push, play Mutavault, pass the turn. Have you ever played tabletop miniature game like Warhammer or War Machine? I've never really played any miniature games, no. Bug, Sultai. I like the original names. That's a good draw. Marsh Flats, crack it. This gives us a good way to pressure our opponent through a Liliana. Get down Rabble Master. Frank may have played it. I think it was originally someone who 5-0'd Magic Online with it, but someone else said that Frank had played this deck, so I believe he possibly has played it. Where would you put the application for playing Pauper Content Producer? Wait, where would you put in... Oh, you could send me an email, Zach Myers. Or also tag... You can send one to me and also tag contact@mtggoldfish.com, which goes to Richard. So I'd probably just do the double trouble. Send them to both. Alright, let's go to combat. See if our opponent has removal or something. And then I think we do just drop Blood Moon here. Alright, there's removal. Yeah, let's just Blood Moon. I think this makes it really hard for our opponent to play Magic. And then we just play Olivia, and it should be really hard to lose. Playing Pauper is not playing at the moment because... And our opponent scoops it up. Well, that was an easy one. Playing Pauper is not playing at the moment because Jake has retired from doing Magic content. And Jake was the Playing Pauper person, so we need to find a new Playing Pauper person for Playing Pauper to continue playing. Something like that. We haven't had a break yet. Quick 30-second break before we jump into round 4. And looks like we might also get to Momir tonight. Oh, yeah, Salty Jake. Oh, Salty Jake. Think on Salty Jake for these 30 seconds while we watch this ad. And we're back. Playing Pauper person. Jake was the Playing Pauper person, but we no longer have a Playing Pauper person, so Pauper is not being played. No, we were doing a break, quick commercial break, but the commercial doesn't always go up for everyone for some reason. That is a good playing pauper person. Playing pauper person. Just download my MTG video on YouTube, record them onto VHS, and send them to me. Yeah, that would be ideal. I'll dust off my VHS player. I don't know if there's really any qualifications for being a playing pauper person. I mean, be friendly and nice to people. Play Magic, have Magic Online, those things like this. This is the exact list. I did not make any changes to the list. Alright, this is a decent hand for the mulligan. We're going to put second Pack Rat to the bottom. I think we mostly want to land here to be able to Blood Moon. I do not have Beta Man. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Mill? Yikes. Sure. Well, I guess we just Fatal Push Crab. Not feeling super confident in this one. Yeah, Jake was an exception. He was grandfathered in when saltiness was acceptable. We get milled. Chandra can't cast. So I think we're going to Thoughtseize over playing the Pack Rat. Glimpse, Fraying Sanity, Archive Trap, Fatal Push. So what ways do we have of winning this game? Oh man, how do we possibly win this game? So Frank's Archive's gonna hit us because we gotta crack this fetch. Fatal Push kills our rat. Yeah, it's your boy Fat Stack for the second month in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Do we have to just hope they don't draw land? That might be that we might just have to take push and hope we can win with rat. That might be our only legitimate line. Although Archive Trap, Fraying Sanity, Glimpse just kills us. Yeah, Jake was definitely entertaining. Alright. I think we just die to mill if we don't take it. So I think we have to take mill. And then I guess we crack this now and get an untap land. We're not going to lose to damage, so. We don't have a great sideboard plan for the Millerino. Opponent starts milling themselves with Mesmeric Orb. Hey, what's up, Matt BC? Opponent glimpses us. And passes. Well, there's a land. Blood Moon doesn't do anything. Ugh. Pack Rat we know is going to die, but I think we still have to play it. Yeah. Play Pack Rat. Play Bloodstained Mire. Crack Bloodstained Mire to avoid... Whew, we're almost out of lands. Get it untap. Pass the turn. Hey, it's going well, Gippity. Or Gippy. How are you tonight? Oh, here comes Fraying Sanity. If they Sanity, they can't kill our Pack Rat this turn, though. Alright, there's the Fatal Push on the rat. I guess we want to land for Chandra. Jeez. Odds of winning, I think, are 0 now. I don't think we can win from here. Yikes. There's Sanity. Sheldock Isle. Yeah. Mill. Mill. Oh, well, thank you, Razek. Maybe we'll grab a beer sometime, although I'm not really much of a beer drinker. I mean, I guess we gotta play stuff. Oh, no. We have 0 lands left. Sure. Yeah, we're just dead. We can Blood Moon to stop the Shelldock Isle, but I don't know what we could draw to not get milled out. Yeah, I think Jake is nice. He just comes across salty sometimes during videos like Commander Clash. I probably just made him salty. We did try to kill him first quite often. What could we draw that would be good? Not that. Down to 28 cards. We have 6 points of burn, but they don't do much. If our opponent ever draws, yeah, mill spell. Yeah, that does it. Alright. Yikes. Oh, man, we got wrecked by mill. We got absolutely destroyed. I don't even know if we have... I don't even know if we have anything we can do. Between Ixalan Spoilers, MTG Arena, and Iconic Masters, how long will the next podcast be? Oh, boy. It'll probably be a long one. Luckily... there hasn't been too much crazy... like, the Ixalan stuff has been being covered already. So, I don't even know. What should I write about this weekend? I gotta write my article for Sunday tomorrow. What should the article be about? What's the hottest of hot topics from the Magic world? Yeah, I think we just gotta go discard. Very discard heavy. Cut down on removal. Discard heavy. Grafdigger's Cage isn't good. Leyline, I would Leyline ourselves if we could, but it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. I guess Grim Lavamancer is pretty consistent damage. So all the discard in the world. We'll leave in a little bit of removal because we did see a few creatures. We'll go down a Blood Moon. Maybe something like this. Rough drafts will be next week. I'm shooting for every other week rough drafts at this point. And it could go more or less in the future, but that's the plan right now, is to do every other week. Especially right now during spoiler season when there's daily spoiler videos. It would be hard to do more than that right now. Don't have a Jake replacement yet. We got to find another playing Pauper person to play Pauper. Magic Arena is sort of a Magic Duel / Hearthstone-y thing. What do you think about content? That's the other question I had. So let's say, picture this scenario. So let's say Arena comes out this winter. We have Magic Online. We have Arena. We have a standard against the odds deck. Do you think it would be better to be done on Arena, or would it be better to be done on Magic Online? Ooh, all right. This is the nuts against Mill, I think. 3 discard spells and a Dark Confidant to keep drawing cards. We don't have that many things to bring in, unfortunately. That's the main reason to keep the Blood Moons. So Inquisition. Also no fetch lands to get got. Manic Scribe. Archive Trap. Orb. Alright, let's take Orb. I think is the scariest at the moment. Pass the turn. Arena is going to be a cash cow for streaming, I think. Do you think it'll be more entertaining streams? Yeah, testing the viewership makes sense. Alright, it looks like the view is mostly split. Although, get rid of animations and sounds seems like the vote. So play Cliffs. I think we're just going to run out Bob. And then next turn we can do everything. If they play their creature, we can just Fatal Push, Thoughtseize, Duress, and hopefully win. That is true, LR Dreaded. What? We just got Disrupting Shoaled? That was their draw off the top of the deck, was Disrupting Shoal. Okay. I guess that is the illegal magic card. Oh my god. We really needed that Dark Confidant. Pack Red is good, though. So now we... How do we do this? Thoughtseize our opponent. Take Archive Trap, I think. Duress our opponent. Take Visions of Beyond. Play the Swamp. Oh man, we might lose because of that Disrupting Shoal of all things. Kill Manic Scribe. Pass the turn. I was at the arena streaming recording, had a playmat signed by Gabby. Super excited to see it used at the next FNM. Awesome. That's super sweet. Well, let's play Pack Rat. Pass the turn. Opponent cracks their fetch. Yeah, that's the thing I'm wondering. It seems like, at least at first glance, that it's... kind of... Opponent Thought Scours. That it's kind of a more casually focused game, but maybe not. Helios, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So we just got to kill our opponent real quick. They are going to gain a bunch of life at some point, unless we draw another discard spell. Yeah, I guess it is fair. We did get Tomer pretty good with that Commandeer. Oh, alright, new plan. Blood Moon is absurd here. It probably just wins us the game, actually. So actually, we should maybe not have sided out Blood Moons, because it seems absolutely insane. Seems like MTG Arena will not be a good playground for Johnny-style players. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I'm really not sure on that aspect of it. Well, let's keep making rats. Discard Blackleaf Cliffs. Oh, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. I figured our opponent would have a lot of basics, but apparently not. Well, Blood Moon seems pretty good here. Maybe it's not that good in general, but it does seem pretty good here. You should try out your opponent's mono-red mill deck. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working out for our opponent too well. We can't even Liliana, so I guess we just keep making rats. Man, Pack Rat is such a sweet, fast clock. We just win next turn. It's so fast. It definitely seems like they're going for the Hearthstone market. No doubt about that. Will Arena make MTGO standard prices drop? I think we gotta wait and see what the perception is. I think... Right now, I feel like, from just the reactions on social media, that most of the competitive players don't seem super interested in Arena. It feels like it's going to somewhat be dualsy in that sense, where it's going to be more for casual players, but that could definitely change in the future. They were talking about tournament support, all that kind of stuff. So we'll have to see where it ends up. But just from like the instant reaction of the grinders, the people trying to win GPs and make Pro Tours, that crowd didn't seem overly excited for Arena. That's the right email, Zach Myers. Yep, saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. Yeah, that's definitely what I felt like too, Owens. This hand is really bad. Definitely going to have to mulligan this. We're playing some Rat Moons. Blood Moons, Pack Rats, also Dark Confidants. This hand's fine, I guess. I would like to have more discard, but Confidant into Blood Moon could be good. I guess we keep Mutavault. See how fast of a start our opponent's up to. We're going to have to crack this fetch, I think. Well, I guess we can wait. We can just Black Cleave Cliffs, pass the turn. I guess we can try to avoid cracking the fetch. Yeah, I love the new flip cards that flip into lands. They are super awesome. Definitely look like some of my favorite cards on the set. Oh, I'm sorry, Owens. Harassment owns. I think Magic Arena is fast. If you like Hearthstone, but wanted it to be Magic, I think that's what Magic Arena is. If you want flashier graphics, you want voiceovers and animations, faster gameplay. In some ways, it's easier for new players, I think, because it actually like taps your lands for you and whatnot. If that's what you're looking for, I think that's Magic Arena for you. Let's get down our Bob. Pass the turn. Hopefully our opponent does not have Fraying Sanity. That would be pretty bad. We can't actually get rid of a Fraying Sanity. Hopefully, like, if that's what it is, and Arena players go to Magic Online, I think that would be excellent. There's the Fraying Sanity. Alright, Bob. So we're getting milled for 4. Oh, we didn't draw land. Oh, boy. I mean, that's an appeal to Jay Zoller, if you just care about Standard. It seems like it's, to me, I think it's for newer players, to some extent. Because if you're to the point where you're wanting to play Modern and Legacy and stuff, but it is a cheaper alternative, most likely. We'll have to see. I'm actually really curious as to how the prices work out. I almost think that it'll end up being more expensive than Magic Online, if you really look into it. When you consider that games like Hearthstone are a sunk cost, I think to keep up on playing Hearthstone, I think they figure it's like $800 a year now or something like that. And that's a lot. Like, if you put $800 into Moto for Standard, and you just were, like, somewhat smart with selling your decks, you could play Standard for basically in infinity if you, like, were slightly financially minded. Yeah, this is a really bad situation. Cracking the fetch means if our opponent has Archive Trap, it's very bad, and if they have 2 Archive Traps, we're pretty close to just dead. Blood Moon seems like it could be really strong, but we might just have to kill Mesmeric Orb, because that adds up to so much milling over the course of the game. I think we have to crack the fetch. So Bloodstained Mire, I think we got to do it, unfortunately. If we get milled to Oblivion... MML Gamer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. So get a Blood Crypt. Kolaghan's Command. Target player discards a card, destroy an artifact. But we have to tap for black mana. There's the Archive Trap, of course. Opponent discards a Ley Line. Oh, they're milling so many cards here. We might just still be dead anyway. We're down to, oh man, down to 17 cards. Oh man. That was brutal. They did have it. Well, there wasn't really anything we could do, I don't think. Because we would have died to Mesmeric Orb if we didn't do it. But now we're just dead to any mill spell. From now until forever. Hedron Crab. Bounces a Boro. Replays a Boro. Mills us for 6. Jeez. And a Jace. Down to 11 cards. we get lands and lands. Oh, man, this loss. I can't believe we're losing to this. Well, I was planning on just not cracking the fetch. Oh, if we played Moon, we would have just lost. I think we would have got milled. We would have gotten milled so many cards from that orb. Opponent has nothing in their graveyard at the moment. Alright, so I think we have to Blood Crypt untapped. Attack with Dark Confidant. I still think we're dead, but attack with Dark Confidant. Man, this is a brutal way to lose. Hit our opponent. Play Lavamancer. Stop on our opponent's draw step. Colligan's Command. Kill the crab. Make our opponent discard. Alright. Pass the turn. Opponent draws and discards with Jace. Okay. They can set adrift something now, but then it just gets milled? What do you think about curving Toolcraft Exemplar, Heart of Kirin, and into Ruin Raider? Sounds like a pretty sweet curve. I think that could be pretty powerful. This is Weisiger is the musician. So we basically have to not have a card go in our graveyard ever, from now until eternity. Alright, trims down the Dark Confidant. Opponent passes. We get milled down to 8. Bob is slowly killing us. Oh, goodness. What outs do we have? Spectrum14, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. There was no instant deck. This is just a random free-for-all one. Alright, let's think this through. We're dead to any mill spell from now until forever. Dark Confidant's going to kill us in 3 turns if nothing goes wrong. Blood Moon shuts down a reasonable amount of our opponent's outs. Puts them down to 1 blue mana, so that means Glimpse the Unthinkable, etc., is off the table. We could also Rabble Master and hit our opponent for 1 this turn. So we hit our opponent for 1, shoot them with Lavamancer. So they're at 10. We can't Rabble X2 this turn. Verabin Water, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Can we crack a fetch? I mean, I guess we're dead. Wait, do we even have a land to fetch? Oh, man, now we got to do this math. Let's see. Blood Crypts, I think, are gone. Swamp, 1 swamp, 2 swamp, 3 swamp, 1 mountain. All right, now we got to pull up the deck list. So pull up the deck list. Do we even have a land to fetch if we want to? 3 swamps, 1 mountains, 2 blood crypts. So fetches are off the table. We can't get another land. Do we win next turn? Opponent's at 10. We hit them for 1. Then next turn, we hit them for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 2 damage short. Blood Moon keeps us from losing to Crab. It keeps us losing from Glimpse. It keeps us from losing to Mind Funeral. So it does keep us from losing to a lot. But then our clock is much slower. Well, I guess it's Rabble. I don't think we really have an option. So play Rabble Master. We're also going to die to our own Dark Confidant very shortly. So we get a token. Hit our opponent. Down to 12. Pass the turn. No mills. Well, we just got to hope our opponent whiffs. We need him to draw lands for a couple turns. There's a land. Ugh. Now a land kills us by flashing back Archive Trap. So we might have to kill Jace now? Well, let's see what our opponent does. With the Jace. We can kill Bob with Lavamancer. I don't know if we want to do that. What's left in our deck? We have Lightning Bolts. Opponent's going to set Adrift. Okay. Well, that's good. That means we don't got to worry about the Jace flashback. Set Adrift Rabble Master. So Rabble Master is going to get milled. All right. If we kill Bob, do we need to kill Bob? Maybe we just kill Jace. Alright, hit our opponent. Down to 12. No redirect. Or down to 10. We draw a Rabble Master and something else. Another Liliana. One, two. Do we have enough damage to win our upkeep? We hit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're just short. We don't have any lands left to get, so we can't attack with... We can't attack with Mutavault and play Rabble Master, because we're out of lands. We don't have any lands left to fetch. You do realize that we can't fetch. We don't have enough mana for land. Rabble Master and Blood Moon are both 3 mana. One, 2, 3, 4. So we can hit for 5? We gotta hit Jace for 1. We hit, let's see, hit Jace for 1, attack for 2, opponent's at 8, opponent's at 6. Next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we Blood Moon... Do we just have... I'm trying to figure out if we just have to hope our opponent whiffs. If there's any way we can get around just hoping our opponent... The problem is it's very hard for them to whiff. Because a land... I don't think there's any way around it. Six, but opponent takes up Jace. So if we play Blood Moon, we have to hit Jace with the Goblin. We hit our opponent for 2. Grim Lavamancer for 2 is down to 6. But then our opponent ticks up Jace on Grim Lavamancer, or Dark Confidant. So then next turn, we only have 4 damage. So we don't actually win that turn either. And then that's giving our opponent a lot of time to actually win the game. I think we're going to Blood Moon. So let's Blood Moon. One, 2, 3. The next 4, 5. 1, 2. So now maybe we just ignore Jace. And we hit for 5. And then next turn we hit for 1, 2. That still doesn't work. Well, if we can't win next turn, we might as well kill the Jace. And now we're hoping our opponent whiffs for 2 turns. Alright, what do you draw, opponent? Alright, opponent's passing. So we get to Lavamancer their face. Oh man, are we going to squeak this out somehow? Opponent's down to 8. Dark Confidant. Nothing good. So play Bloodstained Mire. Play Rabblemaster. Play Rabblemaster. Attack with everything. And this is it. I mean, whoo, boy. This hopefully is enough. We hit for enough that Grim Lavamancer should be able to win for us on our upkeep. So our opponent's going to need more than just a mill spell. They need to, like, kill Lavamancer and mill us. Ghost Quarter. Upkeep stop set, just in case. Oh, I think we got there. Thank goodness. Oh, wow. Whew. Whew, my goodness. Yeah, I just said it. And our opponent scoops it up. Oh, my Lord. All right, the kids are eating. The kids are eating tonight. We got there. Wow, we snuck it out against Mill. Oh, man. Sorry that took so long. We really had to think about that line. We were so close to having a kill a turn earlier. Whew. Jeez. All right, up to 3-1. Not bad. One round to go. One treasure chest for sure locked in. Possibly more to come. And then, I mean, this is looking like, oh, that's a hopeful, yeah. And then hopefully we also get to play some Momir. Win-win. A good stream, and some Momir. Yes, the one loss was punty, although I still don't know if we were favored. I'm not denying the punts by any stretch. They were massive punts. But I don't think we could say for sure we'd be 4-0. I think we still might have been a dog in that situation without the punts, but it would have been a lot closer. Well, on to the last round. Yes, on to the last round. Treasure chest, Momir. What more can you ask for in a Thursday night stream? Uh-oh. What are you doing, Moto? Moto? That's not good, Moto. Moto. Hello, Moto. Oh, I think it's all the million... I have so many deck list tabs open that people have been sending me. I think it's gumming up the works. Oh, there, we're back. Let me close some of these. I have a bad habit of people who are like, hey, look at my deck. And I look at it, and then I just leave the tab open, so I have like 20 of them. And I think that's a little too much for Google Chrome to handle. It like messes up Shockwave or something. There's something that spirals out of control. All right, almost to round 5. Trying to get some of these tabs closed so we don't have that issue again. Closing, closing, closing. They are sweet decks, though. All right, we should be good. All right, on to the final round of our stream. Well, final round of Constructed. We should have a round of Momir. We'll play first. Come on. Good hand. Ooh. This hand's awesome if we're playing against a creature deck. So that's another question is, when do you think we'll actually see MTG Arena? Like, when is that game going to be out for all of us to play against? Or play with, I guess, rather than against. Play against each other with, on, it, Arena, Magic, the Gathering. That's what I was trying to say. Alright, pass the turn. We probably don't need all these crazy draw step stop sets and upkeep stop sets. Spire Bluff. Are we getting stormed? This hand is not great again. Well, we'll see. Maybe. If we can kill their turn to Brawl, or whatever version of Brawl they have, if we can do that and then follow up with Liliana, that could work. Heisenberg Hat, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. I do not speak Spanish. I should. I would not mind learning Spanish, but I don't. Yeah, this is very likely Storm. So this should be a Brawl or Electromancer that we can hopefully kill. No? Interesting. Well, let's crack. Get a... I guess a Blood Crypt tapped. Blood Moon is not good in this matchup. There's a Blood Moon. So Liliana gets remanded, which is pretty brutal. We didn't draw any discard. I guess it gets remanded next turn too. Well, that's Blood Crypt, untapped. I think we just got to play Liliana. If we lose, we lose. We don't have any discard this draw, unfortunately. I'm expecting remand. Ooh, deploy the Super Friends. All one of Super Friends. That looks like a blast. That looks like it's so much fun to play. Did I ever consider Primal Beyond for the Elementals deck? I felt like with the 4 Cavern of Souls, I didn't really want more lands that couldn't tap for mana for our spells. So that's why I didn't use Primal Beyond. I think Primal Beyond could be a budget substitute for Cavern if you want to try to build a more budget-friendly version. But with 4 Caverns, I just didn't feel like we needed more of them. Especially since we had spells. If we were just all elementals, then yeah, sure. Do you love Op now more than Serum Visions in Modern? I think for most decks, Serum Visions is still the better option. But I think the Opt is definitely a great addition to Modern. Alright, Liliana, again. Take up Liliana. We're basically just trying to not lose too quick. I wish we had drawn all discard. Is this Pyretic Ritual for gifts? Wow. Okay. Huh. Interesting. This is very interesting. Hey, welcome, Sticky Fruit Man. Glad to have you at the live stream. Made a blue-red Enigma Drake deck for Standard a while back. Now the Ixalan spoiled, added some new digs to it. Please check out my Grixis Drake deck. Man, Spell Pierce is great for decks like that. Yup, and you got him in there. That looks like a really fun idea. Alright, opponent gets the traditional pile. Man, we have a lot of hate in the sideboard when we run into this deck. It seems like sideboarding, things should get much better. So, I guess we mill. I think we just have to mill the rituals and hope. Earmeat, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Oh yeah, if you're down in Florida, be safe. I was talking, Chaz is down there. I think he is evacuated. Tom is in Florida. I believe he's in Central Florida, and he's sticking it out and hasn't evacuated. Yeah, I think we just mill ritual. Yeah, I think that's what we got to do here, because we don't have graveyard hate. Discard some cards. Yeah, hunker down and be safe if you're down there. It sounds like a crazy storm. I guess that's one of the upsides of living in upstate New York is Never have to deal with that. We get, like, some pretty big snowstorms, but never have to deal with hurricanes, thankfully. Yeah, I think Chaz evacuated, but Tom is not evacuated. But he didn't seem too concerned where he was in Florida. I guess he's like in the middle of the state, so there isn't really supposed to be flooding or anything. So it's just supposed to be a bad storm, but shouldn't deal with what the coast gets. He was mostly concerned of something falling on his car, I guess, and messing up his car. Oh, well, be safe down there, deceitful pair. When does that start? Is it going to be tomorrow or is it Saturday? Opponent discards their gifts. Can they go for it? All right, they can't go for it yet. Sleight of hand. Oh man, we could use a discard spell. What we would give for a discard spell. Yeah, I guess it's, well, I don't think the blizzards, for the most, typically, are not as impactful as a hurricane, that's for sure. The downside of, well, I guess hurricanes last a while too. Sometimes you have blizzards that last a really long time. There's Electromancer. Does our opponent have enough rituals to go for it? Man, the best would be if they go to cast a ritual and we can just kill this in response and they fizzle. Alright, well, let's see. Kill Electromancer. Hopefully this means our opponent can't win here and just get stranded with a ritual. Floating. 3 mana. Ritual's only +1. There's Manamorphose. Alright. Oh man, if we can sneak out game 1, I feel very confident that we can win one of the second 2. Because we have a lot of sideboard stuff. So I would love to sneak out this one somehow. Alright, opponent's just setting up. I think we really need a discard spell. That's what we need, is a Thoughtseize off the top of our deck. It's going pretty well, Fearless Joe. We're 3-1 and... Oh! Wow! Okay. Just gonna Grape Shard our Liliana? Interesting. Well, we still want discard. Yeah, the flip Gaia's Cradle seems awesome. All the flip lands are awesome. Welcome, by the way, Fearless Joe. Ooh, the green-black counters deck looks pretty sweet. I think Tree of Perdition is rotating, but it looks super fun. Yeah, I did it right away as soon as it went up, as far as getting in on the beta, and I was able to, so... I don't know if that's changed. It might just be overloaded. I bet a lot of people... There was like 20-some thousand people watching the stream, which is absurd for a Magic stream. I mean, that's like more than a GP or something. Not more than a Pro Tour, but definitely pretty impressive. Oh, that's good. Well, let's play another Liliana. Take up Liliana. Oh, boy. Get those cards out of our opponent's hand. Discard the Terminate. We're still in a very fragile position. Our opponent has a very full graveyard. It costs 5 mana, though, to flashback Past in Flames. If they need 5 mana plus enough mana to Ritual. So they kind of need 7, or they need another Brawl type effect. What's the most powerful Legacy deck? Storm is very powerful if you enjoy that type of deck. Well, let's play Rabblemaster. I think we got to discard the second Rabblemaster, unfortunately. I did not hear the rumor about Twin being unbanned, actually. I guess it's not impossible. Alright, there's Rabs. So let's get in with our token. Battle of Wits. Battle of Wits is a powerful card. I haven't seen it have much recent Legacy success, though. I haven't heard a rumor about Twin being unbanned. Yeah, we have a couple mismatches. I think we have one lucky Bob, too. A mismatched Bob. Hit our opponent. Take up. I would love to keep Rabblemaster, but we gotta dump it. We have to leave up Fatal Push, because a Brawl is the easiest way for us to lose. Brawl, Ritual, Past in Flames, etc. Man, there's a super sweet opposition deck that's on Goldfish. Oh no, more gifts. Another gifts. Interesting. Oh no, do we lose to another gifts? Mutavault would be an interesting reprint, although last time it was in Standard, it was a smidge too good. So I don't really think they'll put it back in Standard. So mill ritual. Yeah, mill the 2 rituals, I think is all we can really do. Pass the turn. Try to Fatal Push the Brawl. And hope that we keep surviving. Opponent's back up to 4 cards in hand. If they have a remand, that would be bad for us. Or even just a ritual would be pretty bad for us. But a lot of their rituals are in the graveyard. Well, this has went better than I would have thought with us not drawing a single discard spell other than the Lilianas. The minus on Liliana, you separate all permanents target player controls into 2 piles. That player sacrifices one of those piles, basically. So pretty much we'd kill 2 of our opponent's lands, which actually would be super good if we got to it. Speaking of Battle of Wits, how do wishes work on Moto? Yes, you get cards from your sideboard. That's actually how they work in paper now too. There was a time, a long time ago, that they played more literally, but yeah, it's only sideboards. Yeah, I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe Star City was betting on it or something. I didn't notice that, though. Oh, opponent's just passing? Okay. We draw a Pack Rat. So I think we attempt to Fatal Push Brawl. Manamorphose. What is our opponent has played this extremely strangely. It'll be pretty sweet with the new Planeswalker rule. I definitely am excited to try it out. Holy gifts! Another gifts! Things are getting sketchy. Another gifts is sketchy. That's very bad. Oh, the 3rd gifts. That is not good for us. Yeah, Gideon Tribal seems way better. Dinosaurs are interesting. They have some really good mid-range threats. Their top end, some of them are good, some of them are not so good, but... Well, I mean, we gotta mill Ritual, I think. and just trust that we can deal with Empty the Warrens. So, kill Baral. Play Pack Rat. Take up Liliana. Well, this is the turn. This is the turn of the game. Everything's coming down to our opponent's turn here. Even if they make a bunch of goblins, I'm not super worried since our board is reasonable and we can Liliana ultimate. Will they discard Empty the Warrens? Oh no. Well, that is scary. So hit our opponent for a bunch. Well, we'll see. We'll see what our opponent has. All we can do, hit the F6 button, kick back, chat a little bit, see if we're dead. Oh, they have another Brawl. Do they have rituals? Manamorphose. That's a ritual, but not enough of a ritual. Manamorph. Oh my goodness. No! Opponent! Opponent! You gotta be kidding. They got there. Wow. Oh my goodness. Hey, see you, Harassment Owns. Have a good night. Jeez. Oh, that is unfortunate. Yeah, they're there. They cast their entire graveyard now. Yikes. Yikes. I felt like attacking our opponent's hand was more important than... It was hard to put our opponent on the third gifts, basically. Killing Brawl, putting our opponent down to 2 cards in hand, we're very likely to win the game in that scenario, even if one of their 2 cards is a Brawl. It would be very unlikely that we lose from there. Even if they had Brawl, Ritual, 4 lands, Brawl, Ritual, I don't think they would win from there. So I think that's, yeah. It's hard to put them on having the third gifts that they just drew. Good news is we get a ton of sideboard cards. Was really hoping to steal the game 1, but we get a bunch of ley lines. We get duresses. We get collective brutalities. We get Grafdigger's Cages. We definitely go down Blood Moons, which are pretty much do-nothings. And then we got to figure out what else we go down. It is important to be able to kill the first Brawl or 2. I think we go down Chandra in this matchup, go down the Dreadbore, probably the Kolaghan's Command, and a Terminate. I think something like this might be our best setup. Players, they can't cast the spells that are... Our opponent can't cast the spells in their graveyard, basically. So they can't cast anything with their Past in Flames. I think that we still need threats. I don't think we can cut the Pack Rats, and I don't know what we'd bring in over them. I mean, I guess it would be just like random removal spells, but I think Pack Rats are better than random removal spells. Alright, let's run it like this, I think. Well, I'm pretty impressed with how close we played that first game, because we kind of drew the wrong half of our deck to a pretty big extent. I think we're going to try this. 1 land is sketchy, but we have Leyline, Inquisition, Fatal Push for the first creature, and hopefully a Dark Confidant. I think we're going to keep it. Definitely a little sketchy, but I think that the combination of sideboard hate is good enough. Yeah, Leyline is super good here. As is Inquisition. Yeah, we definitely are hoping to draw another land. So start with Leyline. Marsh Flats, crack it. Grab a Blood Crypt, untapped, and we'll just Inquisition. Ritual Grapeshot, Serum Visions, Baral. Probably just take Serum Visions, I think. Because we have a lot of removal for Baral, so take Serum Visions, pass the turn. Steam Vents. So, land is good, more discard is good. There's a land. That's good. Cragvern Catacombs. I think we got a shot with this hand. Land off the top was super good. I mean, if they grape shot the Bob, they grape shot the Bob. I think we're okay with our opponent casting a grape shot for no storm to kill Bob. I think it's fine. I think it's worth it. It keeps them from doing anything else this turn. There's a mountain. There's the sad grape shot. Well, come on, discard. Discard, discard. Well, Bloodstained Mire, pass the turn. Why do you never open the window to reveal the cards after you've played a discard spell? I don't know. I guess I never thought about it. It's open now. So we can kill the Baral. Ixalan's looking pretty sweet. I'm pretty excited for it. It's definitely come together pretty well. Brain Freeze is a Sweet Storm card. Alright. Crack our Bloodstained Mire. Grab a Swamp. Come on, discard. Alright. More graveyard hate. So, opponent's graveyard is definitely not going to be an issue. If they can kill us without it, though, things are a bit scary. Would love to draw more discard. Mardu Reanimator Control for Modern. Ooh, that sounds pretty spicy. Opponent passes. This is a bit risky, but I think we got to focus on getting a threat down. Our opponent hasn't played the Baral yet. They can't, hopefully aren't going to Gifts yet. There's some slight chance that they can just Baral win next turn, but it should be hard without a graveyard to loop through. Ooh. Ashen Rider is a sweet reanimation target. Looks like a fun deck. There's the Baral. Tell me you can't win. You don't have the combin... Oh, no. Really? Alright, Manamorphose. Are they really going to go off from here? I'm going to cry. Please tell me that's not true. Oh, my goodness. No. No. You gotta be kidding. They... Oh. Wow. They must have top decked empties and multiple Manamorphoses. Oh, goodness. Well, I mean, fizzling's still possible. There's a Gifts. So they drew the Gifts. Oh, we'll make them play it out from here, but I mean, why would they be desperate already, though, is the thing. Like, what's the point of being desperate when you're at 19? Wouldn't you just be desperate, like, next turn or something? We got storm count on the screen, right over here. Storm count's currently 5. Echoing Truth, Ritual Manamorphose, Grape Shot. I don't know if Echoing Truth matters. We have 2 Graveyard Hate spells, so I don't care about that. What do we get rid of? Yeah, if we survive, we kill Baral. You don't think there's a chance we just die here if we give them Grape Shot? It doesn't take much for us to just die. I'm tempted to just dump the rituals. We're definitely giving them Echoing Truce. Yeah, I don't really care too much about them killing our stuff as long as we're not dead. They're spending a lot of their hand this turn. I'll give them, if they're just killing our creatures, I'll give them Grape Shot. The question, 5 storm count, like, Manamorphose or Ritual plus Grape Shot plus Remand would just kill us? Alright. I think they get to keep Ritual and the bounce spell. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully they haven't actually drawn their Empty the Warrens. There's a Ritual. So Past in Flames doesn't do anything. Man, I can't believe they're storming off from here. Echoing Truce, the Leyline of the Void. Okay. Oh my... Oh, you... Well, I will say that our Storm opponent ran incredibly well this game. Like, in terms of running, it's pretty much 12 out of 12. Oh, holy running. Hey, we drew a discard spell! Thanks, deck. Jeez, this is frustrating. Oh my goodness. Oh, this... Well, maybe we shouldn't have played Rabble Master. It feels like we got to get a clock down, though. Opponent has Remand, of course. And I think we're just literally dead. Yeah, I don't want to use the L word, but our opponent did get pretty lucky. If you look at the cards they drew, after we saw their hand and it was a Baral and a Ritual, their draws were pretty much just exactly perfect. Great Germ! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. If we gave him the Manamorphose, it was probably... if we gave him the Manamorphose, it would have been even worse. And if we gave him Grape Shot, we were literally just dead to Grape Shot Remand. So, I don't think that was it. So, what was the mistake, Toaster Stomp, if you think there was a mistake? I mean, I'm not saying our opponent hasn't played well. I'm also saying they had a dead hand and they drew Gifts Ungiven off the top of their deck immediately, along with a couple of other relevant spells. Alright, opponent gets in. I mean, we probably should just scoop. There's no real coming back from this. We don't have a way to sweep away the board. And they have a lightning bolt. Alright. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. The ritual play, I don't think, is a mistake. If we give them Manamorphose, they up their storm count even more because Manamorphose generates mana. So it ups their storm count even more, and then if we give them Grape Shot, they just win the game, so... But, well, alright, Storm is a good deck, and our opponent played pretty well. Also, I mean, it's just unfortunate that they drew the Gifts Ungiven. So, ended up with a 3-2, which, we started like 3 hours ago, Big Scoops Cheer, almost. We're just about to do a quick game of Momir, open up a treasure chest, most importantly. So, I think the deck is pretty sweet. We lost to Death and Taxes, which... we might have lost anyway, but there was definitely a punt in that one. Against Storm, I feel like Storm is not a bad matchup. It's definitely a bad matchup, or at least not a great matchup in Game 1. But we have a lot of stuff in Game 2 and Game 3 to hopefully win. And it just didn't work out this time. Gifts Ungiven is a super powerful card. That's basically the card that if the Storm deck has it, along with a Brawl or Electromancer, it's just a 2-card I win the game combo, so there's not really much you can do with that. So anyway, deck is sweet, fun to play, has a lot of really cool cards, so I think it's definitely a pretty decent option for Modern. We also got a single treasure chest. Would have been nice to pick up more with one more win, but we still get to crack a chest, and sometimes you only need one. This could be... finally, the good chest. We haven't opened a good chest in what feels like approximately a million years. We've opened a lot of just, not very good chests. So maybe, in celebration of Magic Arena in Ixalan, maybe it's time for us to open something sweet in our treasure chest. So let's see what we get in our treasure chest. One of one. Come on, one time. One time something good. You can do it, chest. Well, alright, good news, bad news, good news, bad news. Bad news is, I don't think Mirror Gallery is worth anything. Good news is, this is one of the cards I'm most excited to build around with the new Planeswalker rule. I really want to build around this. It seems like, I can't imagine having two of the same Planeswalker on the battlefield at the same time. It seems so awesome. So we're waiting. September 20th, the rules change goes into effect. And we're definitely going to be playing lots of Planeswalkers, lots of Mirror Galleries, lots of sweet stuff like that once we get going. Yeah, it's expensive in paper, but in Moto, it's under $1. It's super cheap. So it is a sweet one, and I'm excited to have it because I'm excited to play with it. So, all right. Well, more importantly, before we wrap it up for the night and the week, who's Momiring tonight? Who's at the top of the Momir list? Who do we got? On the top of the Momir list, we have Silicary. We have MRT Viggs. We have Commando Zacco. We have Skycopter. We have Cool Fizz, Great Germ, and Bearman. So, Silicary, you get first dibs. Followed by Mr. Viggs. Or MT Viggs. When a card is bought on Moto, does Wizards get a cut? So, hey, have a good night, Buster Butts. And the kids are fine. One treasure chest will tide them over. Yes, Mr. T Vigs, you are second on the list. So unless who is number one? Silicary. Unless Silicary speaks up in the next about 10 seconds, you can send me a challenge, Mr. T Vigs, and I will accept. So Wizards does not get a card cut when a card is directly bought. However, every single card on Magic Online comes from Wizards, so they get a cut along the way. So it comes from packs that they sold or tournaments that they got entry fees for. So while me buying a copy of Blood Moon doesn't give them something, in the if you trace it back, that Blood Moon did make them money to begin with. All right, Mr. T Vigs, I think it's your night. Let me pull up the Momir Lay, and to wrap up a sweet Blood Moon deck and a fun week of streaming, we get to close out with the randomest format in Magic. Oh man, Momir's so much fun. So I wonder if they'll have Momir on Arena. Hopefully. I mean, if not, never playing Arena. Thingun, welcome to the Fishbowl. 2 months in a row. Big scoops here for our resubscriber. How are cards acquired? Do you buy them on like on MTGO, or is it like duels? So we know it's free to play, and we know there is no trading, but they didn't go into depth about how it actually works. So we gotta wait and see. I assume that it's like Hearthstone if you've played that, but probably out of the Magic games, Duels is probably the closer comparison, like the White Border basics. Good Momir choices. Momir, you gotta have the aesthetically pleasing lands. Yeah, Arena definitely looks interesting. Abuna Acolyte. Tap it, prevent a damage to a creature or player. Tap it, prevent the next 2 damage to an artifact creature. Not a great Magic card. We did not. We got gifts and stormed. It was brutal. Our opponent played well, though. Darn Storm players. Opponent, Riptide Biologist. 1/2 protection from beasts. Yes. Also not a great Magic card. It does have Morph, though. Actually, I think we just got to skip our 3-drop here. Pessidurd. Do you think a version of your Teamer Summonings list will survive rotation, or are Part the Water Veil and Nissa's Renewal too important to the deck? Those are very good cards in the deck, but I think that I'll have to look at it. I think Metallurgic Summonings can definitely still be a thing, but I'm not sure if the Teamer build exactly will survive. I would have to really dig into it. I think you could still play it, but those are really big pieces to be missing. We get a 4-drop. Have you ever seen a card in Momir that you didn't know about and ended up building a deck around it? That's a good question. I definitely come across cards that I don't know about, or that I don't remember if I did know about them at one point, which is I probably did. But I'm trying to think of an example where I actually build a deck around one of them. I think there's definitely been cards that I've seen and like, oh yeah, that card's sweet, and put it on the against the odds poll, but I can't think of a specific example right now. I normally skip my 3s. That's my technique. Mystic Enforcer, Pro Black 3/3, gonna end up a 6/6 flyer here in 4 turns, thanks to Threshold. Actually not a bad 4-drop, come to think of it. Once it has Threshold, it's actually really big. So let's make a 5. Get a Baneslayer Angel or a Shriekmaw. Well, Shriekmaw doesn't kill that. Or a Dirt Cowl Worm. Whenever your opponent plays a land, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay. So I guess that's not horrible as far as 5-drops go. I sent you an email about Pauper stuff. Should be buried in your inbox somewhere. All right, Zach Myers. I will dig around for it. I don't know if... I assume you can Solitaire Momir. You can test, I think, any format, so I assume that Momir is one. I don't know if I've ever done it myself, though. Yeah, Dirt Cowl is pretty sweet. It's like the original Landfall. Dromad Purebred. 1/5. Lifelink, sort of. Actually, no. Reverse lifelink, sort of. Okay, let's make a 6-drop and get a Wormcoil Engine. Rampageous one. This card was actually fun to play in Rise of Eldrazi Limited. So many Scion tokens. I should play this in Commander. I think this would actually be good in Commander Clash Playgroup, because usually you can find someone that doesn't have too much defense up, and then you just make 5 mana. You get 5 spawn tokens. The Rat Moon deck was sweet. We only ended up 3-2, which, I mean, is still fine. But one of our losses was Punt influenced, and the other one was to Storm, and that's a semi-rough matchup, and our opponent played really well. Horizon Scala. Alright, a little bit of Scrying. Scrying does not really do anything in Momir, since your deck is all lands. You're right. It's Enrage Camel. They should make it a dinosaur. It's a dinosaur camel. We get Atraxa, all walkers. Ooh. Oh, Mossbridge Troll. Haha. Alright. I wish I had Trample, but we can easily make it a 25-25 whenever we feel like it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we attack with this? Our opponent's gonna kill it, probably. We kill this. Or this and this. Yeah, let's go aggro. We might be able to get some janky value with Acolyte. Fungusaur, yeah, I think... Well, I'd have to remember. I think you're right, though. I'm excited for when the Simic Guild starts making Dinosaur Elves. That'll probably be in the next unset. Oh, well, hey, be safe in the hurricane, Dad. And, of course, you can always catch up on it if you want to on the replay YouTube, along with all the other old streams. You should do an against odds protection from where each card has protection from a color. That could be fun. Opponent, gonna get their enrage value. It's an angry camel beast. Or about to be. What's the worst number in Momir? Isn't it like 14 or something? Yeah, 14 has nothing. I've actually had someone make a 14 drop against me before because they didn't know that. And there's just nothing. So, otherwise, 0 is pretty bad. I tried at one point, and I gave up, but I tried at one point to do a article that would break down statistically Momir by each drop and like your odds to get a mana dork or something like that. And I finally gave up on it, but 0 drops are really bad too. 0 drops, you have a... let's see, 1 in 11, I believe, chance of getting a Dryad Arbor, which is insane. Also, other than that, every single card is bad. So you're like, maybe you're 8%, 9% to get something that's great, and then 91% to get something that's god-awful. Actually, Phage is at 7. 9 is weird. 9 has a lot of not great things. But once... oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, Lord. Gruul Rage Beast is pretty close to unbeatable. Hey! Lengthy Zemet, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. How is HasCon? Actually, are you at HasCon yet? You're supposed to be giving me reports, HasCon reports of attendance. So I was reading, the HasCon Twitter feed, the hashtag, and I swear to God, it's like 90% My Little Pony fans. Nubs, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. And I didn't realize, so I like Bob's Burgers. I think it's a really funny show. And there's an episode with the Equestronauts where he had to like infiltrate this con to get back Tina's horse toy. And so that's every time I think of HasCon, that's what I picture is Bob's Burgers, where he has to do the Equestronaut, like go undercover as an Equestronaut, which is a really good Bob's Burgers episode if you've never seen it. Do we attack? I mean, I guess we force the chump. Like, we're just gonna get Rage Beast no matter what, so we might as well keep attacking. Oh, free VIP pass is sweet. I guess we don't tap anything since that's dying anyway. That's kind of weird. You would think they would want to have your cousin there if he does My Little Pony art, or she does. I'm mostly just curious if, like, how the Magic crowd is. I think that a lot of people are actually going to go based on just social media and stuff. But I'm curious to see if any Magic people or many Magic people show up, or if it's just families for like Transformers and Play-Doh with little kids, My Little Pony fans. I think Transformers, I also read, they like traditionally there's a Transformer con that they do, but they're canceling their con for the year and making this like their official con. So I expect a big Transformer and big My Little Pony contingent by the sounds. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Have you seen any iconic masters yet? Do you have any sweet... Oh, the egotist! So do you have any spoilers for us? Come on, give us something. Give us something good. There are unofficial, well, like silver bordered promos. There's like Transformers and Nerf and not My Little Pony, which apparently there should be because there's going to be a lot of My Little Pony people there. I forget the other one actually. Oh, D&D, of course. So those are all the promos we know about. Sweet, I will definitely be watching your Twitter to find the spoilers. I'm very curious what the set looks like. Yes, we got the egotist, the ultimate troll card of Momir. Yeah, we were playing a Blood Rat, yeah. Rat Moon. Pack Rat Blood Moon. Man, this Rage Beast is so good. Kill our egotist, please. Capture of Jing Sao will get reprinted eventually, I bet. It'll be reprinted, like, from the vault extra turns or something. But, I mean, there's not that many places left for Wizards to... I'm going to do an article on this at some point, but I feel like Wizards is running out of master sets to print. Like, the amount of high-value old cards that are on the reserve list, because that's off limits at this point, but the amount of high-value old cards is dropping faster than the amount of high-value new cards are entering Magic, especially with the excursion into masterpieces, decreasing a lot of the prices of new cards. So I don't know what Wizards going to do, but I think that means any random Portal 3 Kingdoms thing that is expensive, like, you gotta think that it's going to be reprinted just because they're running out of options. They've hit all the low-hanging fruit and even a lot of the semi-high-hanging fruit, which means they're going to have to start doing everything and anything possible. Or just, like, slow down on printing master sets. Going to HasCon on Saturday. We're very excited doing the anniversary draft. The anniversary draft sounds awesome. Well, have a blast, Phantom Mess. Sounds like a great way to spend the weekend. And the anniversary draft thing sounds amazing. So it should be a great time. Rat Moon was good. We ended up 3-2. We lost to Storm and lost against Death and Taxes thanks to a really brutal punt. Not paying for a Leonin Arbiter, which didn't let us get a land. Will I be dropping MTGO to go to Arena? Get Bickler, welcome to the Fishbowl. For the second month in a row, says, love the Rat Moon deck. Friday Night Magic, F&M on Friday, I'll play Elves. Sweet. Also, do you already look up my budget cycle deck at Standard? Leave a mail if you got a time in the next day or so. Awesome. Well, thank you for the subscription. I will check for that in the mail. What was the... I feel like there was a question I was answering that I've... Oh, will I be dropping Moto for Arena? No. So the most likely thing, once Arena gets up and running, is that there will be some Arena content, but Arena is just Standard, so that means a lot of content will be on Moto, and Standard content may be on Moto as well. We'll have to see. I think when, most likely, when Arena comes out for Standard Series, I will try it on Arena, and see what the feedback is, see what people think. If they like Arena better, then we would probably switch to that for Standard content, or at least for some Standard content. But if they are happier with the traditional Moto, then we would stick with that. Ooh, Una's Blackguard. This was a card at the top of our Against the Odds poll. Rogues is the new always the bridemaid, never the bride's card. Just never ends up winning. I think this will be the second week in a row that it's finished second. Well, let's get in. Hit our opponent. We play a lot of Modern. I think we actually might play more Modern than anything else. Oh no, I don't have any contract with Magic Online. I have a contract with MTG Goldfish, but we're not affiliated with Wizards in that sense. We're not like Wizards employees or anything. Opponent gets Burning Shield Iskari. Flanking. 2/2. Gains first strike. I guess that's fine. Gets in with the Blackguard. Hey, what's up, the Harry? How goes it? Thanks for stopping by. Catch a little Momir action. Alright, let's make a 4. Get rid of this annoying island. Spiked Baloth. Gee, that's not a great one. Flanking is only... Whenever this... A creature with flanking... Wait. Whenever a creature without flanking blocks this creature. Okay, yeah. Alright. I thought it was blocking only, but... Gotta double check. Well, you're welcome, Paladin. Thank you for the kind words. Oh, you were talking about... I see. You were talking about GP level. I thought you were talking about, like, the tournaments we play on the channel and for the stream and stuff. I think we're a little lucky here in the US because... Star City is actually really picking up the ball with Modern. Like, I think there was only a couple of GPs that were Modern this fall, but Star City, with their tour, switched over to doing almost exclusively Modern because it's extremely popular. So that kind of picked things up a bit and took over for that. Opponent, Frost Wielder. Ugh. Alright, just a pinger. I guess it's not that great. Has a Goldfish crew met in person? I've met Richard in person. I have not met Tomer in person. Have not met Chaz in person. Hungering Yeti. Alright, can cast it like it had Flash. Sure. Well, I guess we just keep attacking it for the time being. What about, like, MKM or whatever it is? Don't they do a tournament series? Or is that just all Legacy? What do they do? Have a good night, Paladin. I'm sure we'll all go to like a GP and meet up sometime. I wish I had just went to Vegas last year, but maybe like Seattle or something. One of the big GPs where everyone's going or a lot of people are going. And plus Seattle's all the way already out by Richard. Like he's on the West Coast, so probably make it easier to get him there. Kind of a long way for Tomer and me, but eh. Any thoughts on a spicy standard deck to try for F&M? I did blueback Hedron alignment, so that's out. I haven't been working much with standard lately. I've been focusing almost exclusively on modern and just waiting for the new cards to come out. So I'm kind of in that weird mode where I haven't really done anything spicy. Yeah, I mean, you could play any of the old Against Odds or Budget Magic decks from Standard. They are all still legal. But I haven't really made anything new yet. You would definitely be invited, Jay Zoller, if we have a Goldfish crew meetup. Your mod powers, essential to the stream. Yes, you ping us, you kill us, I got it. Pass the turn. We only got one chest, and it was a mirror gallery, which, a cool card. Not especially a valuable card, though. Opponent, 6-drop. Ooh. That's actually oddly scary. I hope our opponent just attacks, and we will certainly kill it, because I don't really want hasty 7 and 8 drops coming. Opponent does not attack. Oh, that is sketchy. We need a good hit here. Awesome! I'm always down for some drafting, Jay Zoller, as long as you don't bring masks or Avacyn Restored. Ooh. Oh, Herald it. That's a hit. That counts. Get to start stealing our opponent's lands. We're just going to stay on defense. Oh, how did, we got to wait for the rules change, Amphi. September 20th, they implement the new rules on Moto. So we're waiting for that, and then we'll start playing a bunch of Planeswalker-y stuff with mirror galleries and Gideon Tribal and whatnot. How did that Chaos Draft pack thing go, Jay Zoller, from Cool Stuff? Did you ever actually do those? I remember like talking to you about them when you got them, but I don't remember if you ever told me how fun they actually were to play. Yeah, Herald's a sweet one. I should play this in Commander more. This seems like a really sweet Commander card, because you have so many lands you can steal. When you have a whole bunch of people and people are ramping, it seems like it just gets insane. Why do I never play Herald? Probably because it's Cold Snap and I never remember it. Way of the Vaith, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, we're gonna double block this big old tree folk. I think we might steal this win now, actually, thanks to this Herald, hopefully. Yeah, you should be able to stifle the trigger. I don't know why not. I believe it does go on, well, I think so. I could be wrong, but I believe so. Yes, I would like to gain control of a land we don't control. And we'll make an 8-drop. Man, will this get us to Emrakul? Does the math work out for that? That would be sweet. I think if we steal every single one of our opponent's lands, we would be able to. Although, we might not need to. Oh, man, and Razaketh? That's a big one. I wonder if Razaketh will see more play in Standard after rotation. The Ixalan Cradle seems awesome. Yeah, Modern Elf seems like it has a shot. I really like that it flips on your end step. I'm trying to think of what you can do at instant speed. I mean, obviously Collected Company, but that's where it seems most powerful, is if you can have something to play at instant speed. So you have your Llanowar Elves and whatnot, so you got the creatures, play it, flip it on your end step. It's going to be untapped, which is actually somewhat unique for the new Transform cards. And then you can immediately just play something huge on your opponent's turn. This is Momir. From the Vanguard format. Super random, interesting format. Alright, Chancellor does not get through Razaketh, and now the land stealing's really going to take things over. I have heard of the other variants of Momir, like the other Vanguard formats, but I haven't actually played any of them. I've never really known anyone that has played them. I think it would be interesting. I would definitely try the spells variant. I think it's like Joria or something. Yeah, let's get in with Razaketh. I think we're okay here because our opponent can only make a 4-drop or a 4-drop, 5-drop. Hey, see you, Zach Myers. Thanks for hanging out. Bonnet pings us. Ooh, Jay Zoller's got the sealed inventory. Oh, you got quite the drafting stockpile. That's pretty impressive, actually. I like it. Ooh, Ravnica? Oh, Jay Zoller. Ravnica drafts? Oh, that's one of my favorite limited formats. Well, we'll have to set that up. Do some Ravnica drafting. That sounds like a blast. Yes, we will steal 3 more lands. So our thing's going away next turn. Opponent gets Ghoul Color Gisa. Do we win here? Opponent blocks, opponent blocks. Well, we're going to go for it. See if we can hit a hasty flyer to just close out the game. I guess we could make an 11. There's some big Eldrazi. Maybe we just make an 11. Yeah, sure. Let's make an 11 before we lose all the lands. Oh, that's an Ulamog. That's a good one. Hit our opponent. Yeah, Future Sight is ridiculously expensive. Future Sight's a really fun format too, but yeah, a little overpriced. Well, I'm feeling pretty good since our opponent doesn't have lands this turn, so I feel like we win next turn. I think we're good. We might have got there. Verma MX. Yeah, maybe. I wonder. Maybe some like beginner draft content would be cool, like learning how to draft. Because I think a lot of the content about limited is. It seems focused on, we're going to make a 7 to be sporting. That's my rule. You got to make the 7, just in case you hit a phage. And I've never hit a phage, so not like it's going to happen anyway. And now we just Razaketh. Homelands. Those booster boxes are oddly expensive. They have 0 value at one point, and it might still be. The expected value of a box of Fallen Empires, or maybe it was Homelands, or both, was literally like $1. $1! But it's still like $200 for a booster box. Just silly expensive for the amount of value that's in them. Yeah, maybe that would be a good, interesting series, just like talking through packs more and choices to make and things to think about. Something to think about at least. Ooh, Cephalid Scout. Card's very good in Odyssey Limited. Not that people really play Odyssey Limited. There were Odyssey flashbacks not long ago. Format was pretty reasonable. Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. Those are the small old packs. We get everyone's favorite meme, the Stormcrow. I don't think I've ever hit a Stormcrow in Momir before. So we're automatically winning. Yeah, limited resources is great. Their subreddit is also very helpful if you're new to limited. The limited resources Reddit. It does block the Scout. And it's going on the offensive next turn. 24 turn clock. Opponent, 3-drop, Dwarven Recruiter. Yep. I think that card spiked a lot when Kaladesh came out. Never seen anyone play a Dwarf deck, though. Yeah, we can make a 3 since we're on the draw. Stormcrow number 2. Lower scale. Ooh. That's reasonable. That'll get pretty big as the game goes along. Crow beats. Opponent. Half Dane. Probably $200 now in paper or something. At the beginning of your upkeep, change Halfdane's power toughness to the power toughness of target creature other than Halfdane. Huh, okay. Opponent, beaten down. Well, we'll take it. Not going to give up on our total. Alright, Kodal growing. Yup. Make a 4. Well, if we hit an ally, this could do a thing. Stormcrow, not an ally. Is this Halfdane going to just ruin us if we get big things then? Yes, I know that Richard played one, I think, or someone played one, but I've never seen anyone play in like Legacy or anything. Oh no! Oh no! That's gonna beat us. Cow? I'm probably saying that very wrong. We draw a card. We're gonna be stuck at making 6 drops forever, or skipping a million drops. We need something super good here. Blaze Commando. Whenever you cast an Incinerate... Is it an ally? No. Not even an ally. Alright, pass the turn. Yeah, that is very good. Very strong. I'll take not pronouncing it that badly as a win. Opponent. Yep, you got us. Down to 1 card. Opponent. Oh, and our opponent gets the ally. No. Well, at least it can't kill our Stormcrow. We're going to have to get super lucky to win from here. We ended up 3-2, Chaos Engineer. Which, you know. We lost to Storm. Lost, well, the game you probably saw if you were there when we were 1-1 to Death and Taxes. With a little Punarino. Kodal keeps growing. Well, let's make a 6. We can't really do anything else. We're going to have to discard it if we don't. Come on, something. Gladenar. We're getting all these, like, when you cast a spell, do something things, which are just... They're not good in Momir, because you don't really cast spells ever. The chest was a mirror gallery. And a couple uncommon, so no, not really. Sideboard some islands. Y'all, I missed you, CT. Glad to have you back. Opponent. Kanda, Lord of Jano. Yeah, pretty much just unblockable, or it eats a creature. Only a 3/3, but Vigilant, Indestructible, Bushido. Opponent passes. Can we skip? Can we skip our drop? Yeah, I think we can. We'll just play a land, get up to 7 drops, pass the turns. Murray, we haven't played yet, so I don't think you would have been bumped from the Momir list. I remember you, the Harry. I mean, I remember you from Twitch chat. Do I remember what we talked about before? Sometimes, but not always. Maybe not even often, actually. Depending on how long ago the conversation was. Bone it. Passes. Bronze Horse. Eh. Another Spell Matters card. Kodal keeps growing. Can we go to 8? Or do we just... Yeah. Ugh. I think we got to make a 7 here. And hope we get lucky. I guess we're playing a Phage. The Phage game. Ooh. Well, World Breaker, we don't get the cast trigger, which makes it a bit less exciting. But it's still a good reach body. Yeah, I think it sometimes throws people off because it only counts the people logged in, Murray. So you might have been the highest ranked person that was online at the time. So you would have showed up as number 1 on the Momir list. Although then more people who were ahead of... Oh, Gisela, who were on the list came in. Yeah, Gisela probably just wraps this one up for our opponent. Doubles our opponent's damage, halves our damage, which means... We just can't do anything. Stormcrow, useless, deals 0. What 7 drops save us here? Angel of Serenity, I think, is our best bet. Maybe. Pale Wayfinder, not on the Angel of Serenity list. Oh man, I would even be happy just to... Yeah, I'm learning, Jay Zoller. I spent all night studying to make sure I knew how it worked. I know, I'm becoming a real streamer. I can do commands. I know how Momir list works. Oh, yup. Oh, Murray NYC. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber, Even Fate Shaper enters the battlefield, indexes, essentially. Pay 5, indexes. Oh, if only Index was a good card. That even Fate Shaper still would be playable. Opponent passes. Alright, one last shot for an Angel. We need Angel of Serenity. I don't know if they're... Or a Phage, just to finally hit a Phage. I kind of want to hit a Phage at this point, because I've never done it. Just to say it happened to me. Milamo, eh. Our opponent is not killing us for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. I guess... I don't know. I'm pretty sure they could just basically kill us at any time. Our opponent's only making 6 drops, too. 7 drops? Oh my goodness. Opponent 7 drops better than our 7 drops. Oh, well, thank you, Jay Zoller. I try. I mean, I do complain. Mostly when people build flashy MTG arena products to try to hone in on Moto's turf. But, yeah, I appreciate it. Opponent trying to figure out what to copy. I mean, I think they just kill us. It is the Phage off. Also, I mean, opponent's down to 4 minutes. It could be the time off. Well, it's all you that make the community awesome. I will say that, like, when people sometimes on social media, like, oh, Twitch chat, it's bad, or this, they shouldn't have Twitch chat on Magic events because it's bad. I'm like, I mean, I'm sure that those things happen, but I'm super lucky because our chat is awesome and our community is awesome, and that's because all of you are awesome. Noble Spine Dragon enters the battlefield, may discard your hand and draw cards equal to the amount of damage dealt to the opponent this turn. That would be 0. Opponent has an 11/11 Stormcrow. All right, yes. Yes, you got us. Or a 7/7. Pass the turn. I've never seen a 7/7 Stormcrow before. That's a new meme. Halfdane, a 10/10. What legend will you be doing from Ixalan? I'm assuming for like Commander Clash. I'm hopeful that I'll be playing Pirates, which would probably be Admiral Beckett Brass. Yeah, opponent gonna Stormcrow us. Well, Stormcrow versus Stormcrow. The time has come for the ultimate challenge. I think Tom called dinosaurs instantly. Like, we weren't even picking commander decks, and Tom just jumped on Twitter and was like, hey, I'm going to be dinosaurs. I'm calling dinosaurs. And then Jen was like, well, then I want Merfolk. So I think I get Pirates, which would have been my... That would have been my first pick anyway. Pass the turn. I think Tom will build a sweet dinosaur deck. It seems right up his alley. Like attacking big green red. That feels like a very Tom Commander tribe to me. Ooh, bloodthirsty dragon. Opponent's really going for... Maybe they were waiting for this the entire time. Alright, Kodo keeps going. Alright. Keep making 7s. I don't know if there's any 7 that's going to catch us back up from here. Ooh. No, that's a bad one. Alright. Yep, you do nothing. Pass the turn. I don't even know if Tom's a spike. He's like, he's an aggro player. He's not as dirtily as I am or Tomer is. I mean, maybe that's spiky, but I feel like he's more just like a more aggressive style of player. Oh, opponent. Opponent's definitely winning the 7-drop war. Like, Gacella's the best. Sure, you know what? You can have them all. I don't care anymore. Gacella's the best. Sphinx is probably the second best. What's... Actually, Gargantuan might be the second best. Yeah, our 7-drops have just not matched up. Although, Kodal, all the way up to 13/13. Come on, something big. Ebony Rhino. Some classic Amy Weber art. Oh, old Magic cards. I think we have like 3 episodes left in the season, something like that. So, about that time. I don't think you'll know until like the end of the season. Opponent, Nullstone Gargoyle. Is this really just going to go till I hit a Phage or our opponent times out? Is that where we're heading? Kind of feels like it. Hey, we get a Fate Shaper. Pass the turn. I mean, yeah, it's like a 7 mana Siege Rhino. Except really horrible. Well, we switch seasons. Usually we do 25 episodes and then switch to a new season. And seasons typically means cast changes. Dragon Tyrant. 6/6 doubles like trample, fire breathing. Gotta pay 4 on your upkeep or it dies. Well, opponent's down to 1 minute and 25 seconds, so if we're gonna hit a phage, we better do it soon. Or our opponent might just decide to kill us. Cowards can't block warriors. Yep. Pass the turn. The art is cooler than Siege Rhinos. I sometimes... Now that would be sweet if not only when they do the masterpieces for Dominaria, if they not only did old border but did old art, that would be super sweet. I would love that. That would be so cool. There's a Pathraiser of Ulamog. Alright, Kodal doing its thing. Up to 16/16. We get... Ooh. Oh, it doesn't even do anything? Because of this Casella? I guess we can kill the 1/1. Send a message. Pass the turn. Yeah, this is some memer? Meme-more. Mo-meme. It's a meme game of Momir. That's what I was trying to say. Bone it. 12 drop. Blight Steel Colossus. Down to 4 seconds. Oh, here they come. Well, we never got an ally, so you can die. You can die. You can die. Alright. We'll take the 18. Down to 3. Draw a card. This might be our last chance for a phage. I don't think we can win from here. Haha! Oh man. Oh, we just got to land. I was hoping we would just kill all of our opponent's creatures. That would have been the sweetest. Could you imagine if we just, like, won the Tyrant flip 15 times in a row and wrath the board and won? That would have been a thing that could have happened. Man. Blight Steel Dark. Alright, this is definitely the ultimate meme game of Magic. And our opponent's going to hit us for a lot of damages here. Blight Steel, Dark Steel, 7/7 Storm Crows, Hero Cowards can't block warriors. Oh my god, good game, good game, good game. Oh, where the game disappeared. Well, good game. Wow, what a game of Momir. So we didn't win, but we definitely had some memes along the way. Whoo! So, yeah, that's Momir, and I think that brings us to the end of the stream for the night. So, gonna be a crazy Magic weekend. Ixalan spoilers, Iconic Masters starts at noon tomorrow. Hey, good game, Mr. T-Vigs. Starts at noon tomorrow, so keep an eye out on like social media and Reddit. I'm expecting people are just gonna be like posting pictures of their opens, and it's gonna be insane and super exciting. So keep an eye out for that as well. In the meantime, all the typical stuff, Commander Clash coming out, a Much Brew featuring a super sweet deck, the Proliferate Engine deck on Sunday, Budget Magic Monday, all that good stuff. So I think that brings us to the end, which means quick reminders, Replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams, including this one, tomorrow. The YouTube was talking about Against Odds and Budget Magic. That's the place to find them. And, of course, the merch page. Anyway, thanks to everyone who hung out. It was a really fun stream. You all are amazing. Thanks to everyone who donated and subscribed. That is awesome, too. So, have a super wonderful weekend. And I will be back on Tuesday with another one, 7 o'clock Eastern in the PM. So have a great weekend. Thank you so much, everyone, and I will talk to you soon.